That's real political, though. You trying to run for office or something?
No, sir. No.
I know some people, you got their vote. No. That's all right. We appreciate Yahuah. All right, y'all, let's see how they come out. Romans 15:4. All right. Listen.
For whatever Nika taught before.
All things written before now were written so we can use as a weapon.
Stop us out. What it was? No, I'm saying, no, when you were talking, then you just dropped down. What it is, Ray?
It's premeditation.
Premeditation. All right, go ahead. I got
Nika taught telemeter.
That's back to what we were talking about, how the writings are used to source information that's prevalent for salvation.
That is school teachers. They weren't ready for that, ain't it? It was that back we were talking about before, sourcing. That's what I'm talking about. All right. But the teachers, though.
Teachers be like Yahuah.
And
Yahuah.
That's how we're going to do it. Think about it. If you think about it, if a father has a son, right, he's going to teach him to do things pretty much after his order.
Correct. Which
is going to really be preparing him to do what? Become a father.
Correct.
If you think about it, that's the premise. Whatever you show your son is to teach him, you say, I'm trying to teach how to be a man. He's not a man yet. To be what type of man? To follow what premise, right?
Right.
So when we see that, like even with being like Yahushua, we kind of look into what's the end game of what we're doing. You got what I'm saying? The end game is to become the father. Y'all got it? When you look at, when we look at the father being in the completeness, you know what I'm saying? The son is working to become. Y'all got it? He's working to become. Everything he's teaching him, what sometimes, like you remember your father tell you sometimes you didn't like stuff, maybe told you, son, you don't understand, but later on, and later you'll see in life, you become a man. The man he's trying to really formulate you to be is the kind of man he visualizes, he look at himself from mistakes made, from things he's done been right, from watching from people in different situations. People don't realize, but that's what you're trying to do. When you don't let your kid play with certain type of people for a reason. So I'm trying to teach you how to be like me, to just kind of watch out for certain groups of people, watch out for certain, behaviors, because you know what it can cause, right? You're trying to get them to become like you. Got it?
Right.
So I'm gonna process. Now I don't want to be like me. So someone said, because I'm not right. Well, the purpose for you to get right too.
Yes, sir.
You know, right? Because they need something to mimic. I'm just being honest. People throw their kids off of Michael Jordan. They throw them out there, and Michael Jordan a failure in a lot of aspects. We look at basketball, other stuff like that. But then I'm looking at what's your character? What's your character? A lot of people we sold our kids on years ago to be like great athletes or great entertainers or great. Well, at one time that's what people pushed to be. We never looked at what we were radiating in the home. What were we supposed to be? Exemplifying. Be like me. Y'all see that? That being honest. Even women, who they push mom, they try to be like other women outside the home. Mom's a homemaker. I don't want to be no homemaker. I want to be somebody else I seen and somebody else I know to be like, and somebody. People always going outside. Yasharal always going outside. They saw other people. They want to do other people things. He tried to tell them, don't be like them. You can't be like them. This is what we don't realize. Our young people, they want to be a lot of stuff. Y'all put them in. You put them in the things that basically set them up for failure.
Yeah.
The reason why he didn't want us to intermingle with people for a reason, he said, there's no way me to go get with the Canaanite, right? The people who were called the Canaanites at the time, and not go after their gods. Right. It's just no way possible, because everything that I'm going to like them for is sources from their God. So when I'm doing things with them, he said, you don't even realize they duped us. Like a lot of us, we put our kids in the schools with them. We ran out the black schools.
Yep.
We got to run them across town to give him.
Yep.
Then you wonder why your kids act like that. You can't do this, we can't do that. Why you think? You ran away. It's no way to be like them without not have their God. People say they want, you can't do it.
Right.
I don't know what people are doing. I don't know what people are doing. You got to look at it's the practice. See, he knew better. We just think it was just the people. It was the people, because the things they did was after their Elohims. That's why he didn't want. He said, they're going to turn you away from me. There's no way. If you give it, they're going to turn you away. There's no way, because you love them for what they do. You're going to get poor. Everything you love them what they do, it all attaches to how they practice. Their deities, their practices, you know what I'm saying? Their beliefs. And that's why a lot of times people, you can't get entertained. Y'all saw that video when we went out there and we had to go do the prayer and everything? Y'all heard all that hollering. What y'all seen her doing? Standing on business.
All right.
Man, we ain't doing stuff like that, man. You sit around that stuff, you holler all you want to. That stuff don't move me. I was so proud of them. I don't care, maybe just sound looking like that. What you do, that's your thing. We've been out before. I ain't gonna live up my hand to Jesus. Y'all been out either. Y'all don't believe in no stuff like that. That's their stuff.
right.
We ain't criticizing. Listen, that's what you believe. People believe what they want to believe.
Right.
You believe what you believe, right?
Right.
That's why I ain't doing it.
That's right.
Ain't no way me to do what you doing and say I believe what I believe.
Right.
I believe what I believe. I don't believe it. So I ain't
right.
gonna do it. That's how we move. That's just being honest. It puts you in a precarious place with people, but I'd be a hypocrite. I'd do anything different than that.
That's right.
Right.
So we got listen. Let me tell you what happened. Listen. Everybody are comfortable with everybody. Buddhists, everybody come together. They can all pray and do something. I don't know how we gonna do that. Ain't gonna make no sense. I can't call on that stuff. I don't believe in it. I just don't believe in it. So it ain't gonna make no sense. I'm gonna do what I do because that's what I believe, right?
Right.
That's what you believe. Listen, the world it rotating around, so it's working for you for now. We're gonna see how it works when the end comes. Everybody believe in something. Listen, only way everybody gonna really be validated, wait till the end comes. Them people believing for a reason, they getting something out of it.
Right.
But at the end of the day, it's gonna come down where he gonna come back, he gonna march. All they gotta do, show me the accuracy. When did yours start? Show me how you followed it. And show me when he told you the end. Mine told me everything I need to know. He told me all this stuff. He told an earthquake where? 2 places? Is it happening? He told her wars and rumors of war?
Yes, sir.
That's all I'm asking. What did Buddha tell you? That's all I'm asking. What did Muhammad tell you? They do better listen to Ali.
Yeah.
Now they're gonna listen to Muhammad Ali.
Yeah.
He ain't mine, he yours though.
Right.
Yeah.
Muhammad not my daddy. That's not my daddy. Cause you say Ali, they're saying that's my Elohim. That's not my Elohim. He could be yours.
Right.
I gotta call him Cassius.
Yeah. That's right.
Ain't that right? He don't want to be called Cash. I call him Check. Don't make me no different.
Yeah.
Credit. Don't make me know what they want to do. You know what I'm saying? I call him Zale. It don't make me no different. But I mean, you just not mine. I can't. A lot of stuff, like I said, people do. We ain't gonna be able to do it. Y'all good?
Yes,
See,
sir.
a lot of stuff people feel like it's okay. It ain't okay. Listen, what we believe is how we live. This book we reading is for a purpose. We go back over this for a reason. He's establishing conduct with us. Whatever was written before was written for our life. They know coming from Christianity. What did they tell you about the Old Testament? That stuff done away with. When Jesus died on the cross, that was the Old Testament right there.
Yeah.
People told us all kind of fools, and we went for it. I mean, realize, man, that's the source and the basis for what you got now.
Mm-hmm.
And they fooled us because that was the Elohim. That's why they can go to, man, Jesus take care of everybody. You can do anything under Jesus. People don't want nothing that restrict no behavior. That's why they do it, because you ain't got to do nothing. Everybody got, you can't question nobody, you can't judge nobody, you can't do it. People judge other people all the time. Or don't call nobody, how you know they fat? You judging them. How you know somebody stink? You judging them. See, they hypocrite. They always say that stuff. They go in there and picking stuff. Why you pick it up? Don't judge, just get it. People ain't stupid. You got to judge. Why you give you a mind? Ain't that right? You got to know what's right to know what's wrong. Think about it. You got to know.
That's
you
right.
got to know what's wrong. You got to know what's right.
That's right.
Just being honest. Listen, man, we didn't know what sin was until the end of the end, so
Come
now
on.
we can distinguish.
Yes, sir.
That's how we able to distinguish what's right, what's wrong.
That's
That's
right.
wrong. How you know? Because I know sin. I know the punishment of sin. So I got a reason. I ain't just doing something because somebody told me. It's been validated for me. It's coming back to get. Whatever you doing wrong, make no mistake. I know because it can't. It come back to get you now.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
I know you sit around. As long as I ain't dead, that man will make you wish you were dead and you can't even die.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Are you on this side? It's the best time to get it right. You ready to go back to work?
Yes, sir.
You got your notes. You ready to remember?
Yes, sir.
All right, go ahead. No, don't look at them now. You gotta just shoot them out as soon as I ask. Go ahead.
So that through endurance,
What it is?
Persevering. Persevere.
Man, that was a lot of reading.
We're
No,
gonna-
one word. Persevering.
Persevering.
Good.
Persevering through hardship.
I got it. Through hardship. We get more words out. Go ahead.
and through the Nakuma,
So with that source information, we're supposed to use that source information to find comfort or solace or nakum.
That's all them same thing. That's that. Relief, basically, in there, right? That's
Right.
it. Trying to get that. People don't realize it's in the word.
yes, sir.
Everything we do, I'll be honest, listen to music, read a book, just kind of go sit by yourself. You know, just get off to yourself somewhere. None of that in there.
Nope.
And we wonder why things don't work. I mean, you can say it work, it don't work, it's temporary.
That's right.
He'll let things work for a minute for you until you finally get to a conclusion, realize this stuff really hadn't given me what I need.
Yep.
But you gotta go the wrong way to get the right way. Just to get I mean, you do. I had to go the wrong. I had to make all the mistakes I had to make them to make me appreciate where I'm at today. If it wasn't for the mistakes, I wouldn't appreciate it. I wouldn't. Much as I hate all the mistakes I made and you know how long I look like I just suffered behind things, I still suffer with things. That's the best thing. If it get me to a point where I really take the word serious and realize this is how I live. You got what I'm saying? So it's important for me when I have y'all, like I came and I get y'all up. I'm a young man to ask y'all, I ask you questions sometimes because I want to know how you see it. One or two things gonna come, either right or we'll find the right answer. You know what I'm saying? It's important. My palau always, if you listen, is about all of us having that one law. That's how we think and how we feel about things, but then we gotta have the same mosh pot. That mosh pot, the way we feel has to be sourced and based from the word. Because you're looking for salvation. Now, a lot of people, they're not looking for salvation. People just looking for more or less like convenience. You got people, man, they go shopping at the convenience store, they'll laugh. Man, it's only so much you can get him, but it's convenient.
Right.
You pay a higher price and you still can't get everything you got.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I just ain't got time. Being on grocery store and all them people in them lines, but you can get what you need. That's why I'm here. Yeah. So I can get what I need. It wasn't convenient. What was convenient was what I was already doing. That's why I did it. It was convenient.
Right.
It was wrong, but it was convenient. It was a higher cost, but it was convenient. You know what I'm saying? It was easier to do. Now I get in here, I got this line, I got this weight, I got to sit here, but at the end of the day, I get everything I need right here.
Yes, sir.
You know what I'm saying? From the word, and I appreciate that. Versus just get one of them little hotel Bibles, the little one in your phone case you can get and read it. I done seen it. You're going to do it again. You know what I'm saying? That little bitty little Bible, you start off with like the Psalms and then run you on through the New Testament, think you got something. At least I got something. You ain't got nothing. Right. Now when he said, I come in the volume of the book.
That's right.
That's how they get. So what was the purpose of setting us a Bible with the book of Psalms that they call it, and then the rest of them, when he come in the volume, there's nowhere in the world I could be complete.
That's right.
But guess what happened? It was convenient. See what happened with convenient? At least you got something you can read. At least you got something. Yahuah, look at that. If you ain't got all that, you ain't got nothing. I appreciate that. Because I was a half doing, I half do something in a minute. That's just how I was. I told you the time my dog died. I told you about my favorite dog that time.
So you buried the dog?
I said my favorite dog. We're not talking that dog. Did I ever tell you about my favorite dog?
I ain't think
Because I ain't never had one.
Right.
That's why we ain't talking. I just want to make sure we clear that first.
Right.
Secondly, that dog, I messed up when I was a little kid, like them, your big old eyes, and my cousin them dog. I like my cousin them dog. You know who dog that was, right?
That's the cousin.
They dog. That's
Right.
they dog.
Right.
That's why I like it. I like their dog. And I thought I liked my dog. I hate my dog. I hate that dog. I liked him so much. The first guy got a dog. My dad tried to tell me I'm about 5. He said, you have to take care and feed him. I'm like, all that. Oh yeah, I do all that. I got home and we had the dog in the house in the basement. He go right there where the heater. We had the heater in the floor. He just sung the heater. I said, that dog need to die. Then he got him out of here. He made it to my dad irritate. Then he got in the yard and put him outside. And looked like I had to go so far to feed him. I was like, come here. But he chained up. Come here. So he want to eat. Because you cut it. I come home. I'm trying to drop I got to hit that street. I got to go. Going out that back door to come bring you, then I got a water hole to drag and give you water. Man. One day I put the water in there. I ain't even, the bucket wasn't nowhere near. That dog so thirsty, my dad was pissed he got home. I like, he can't reach that. I'm like, take your chain out, you break loose every other time. Then that joker got loose and met me at the school bus. I act like he wasn't in my dog. He was jumping, get him. Who dog is here? He heavy to the, okay, who dog is this? I'm like, bus hurry up and come run him over. Cause nobody see my dog. I ain't let that dog get sick. I'm like, man, I'm trying to be free-handed. I don't need no dog holding me back. Man, them kids was so frustrated, man, that dog. I like to act like, then he went out the night, he broke loose one night, shot up the alley across the street. There's an alley go up there. Man, them dog must have been behind them tree waiting on him. I thought they would hear my dog would break. My window was up. I said, somebody get yoked out there, right? Cause he all the way up this way, my room on the back, I can hear him. I'm saying, somebody dog, not hear them dog, roar, that dog, roar. Man, I got back in my set to hear that bad boy, he like that him. Y'all, man, I told him, I said, that was you! I'm like, you done embarrassed me. I'm like, I can't show my face out here, man. I'm like this. Oh, he was so hurt. I'm talking about man, they just power drive my dog. I know. I'm like, now you think you weren't getting fed. You in trouble now, Joker. You know what? Why you leading y'all to get whooped up like that? I'm telling you, they run a strict, they must run a strict, it's strict in that alleyway he went through there. He should have known. He should have smelled. That more than one dog through him. You know what I'm saying? He found out later. So I hated that dog. He lived way too long. And one day that dog finally gave up. I see him out there, I said, yes, sir. I come straight home and go. I was all about me. I was all about me. I ain't had no heavy heart about that. I was like, man, you done struggled. You done got whooped up. You done jumped on them school kids. I got to come get you, feed you. I said, my dad gonna be home. I said, I'm gonna make him proud. His favorite word was diamond. He said, boy, just a diamond. I said, I got him. I went out there, dug, I got that shovel, dug that grave for that joker, laid him in that cupboard and took off. I came to my dad and said, nigga, what's wrong with you? I'm trying to figure out. Moi? Did he use the word? Like, did he word on me? I'm like, didn't we fight over that? So I go out here, you know what I'm saying? He take me out here, look at that dog. Man, he in there. That joke got a whole leg out here, but I said, I'm like, that joker done came back. I'm like, I'm trying to get, I want to explain to him, Grady. I assure you, everything was in that hole. I guess that I left. He said, man, I'm going to get this nigga one last time, just throw that thing out there and just run. It looked bad, too. One hole, man, he had about that much arm out, outside the grave. I done that grave about like that high. He was big in there. But I felt good about it. Because, I said, he going to be proud of me when he come home. I ain't had to wait on him to tell me to bury the dog. I had to go, man. That dog, I looked at that dog, I said, I started to say, let me get your belt. What was I? Like, I must have been drunk or something. Man, there was so much dog laying on top of the ground, ridiculous, man. I must have done that thing probably about 4 inches, man. When you're a kid, you young, I gotta go, man. I'm like, this thing it was taking too long already. I thought I balled pull this in like that and tuck his tail. But the thing must have had a shot, like, pow, it just shot as soon as I left. It looked bad, man. I don't know what my dog got, I'm sorry. I want to say, I don't want to speak too fast. Yeah, that messed me up right there, so I ain't interested in no more dogs. Y'all want a dog? Y'all some smart kids. Who said want one? You want one? Something wrong with you anyway. You want a dog? It just be looking like that if you get one. You just start making all them payments and get them. Mm-hmm. My dog wasn't going to no vet. When he would beat up like that, all them folks put that dog in the car, we ain't had no dog. And I definitely wasn't going to put him in that red wagon. He was not getting it, because we had to get that grocery. I know we're not taking that red wagon. That was strictly for grocery. Y'all know what y'all do, y'all kids, they need to get, I'm tired of get them a red wagon and let them put it to the grocery store. Mm-hmm. Drop them out down the street. What y'all friends say they see y'all pulling a red wagon with grocery? What y'all friends will say? They'll say a lot. Y'all think they'll talk about y'all go to school? Your friends won't say that? You ain't got no friends. Ain't nowhere in the world. Anybody got no relationship with their friend, they gonna say. How many of y'all friends, they'll wear y'all out, they see y'all pulling a little red wagon with grocery now? Man, I used to know you gotta know how to move. I suck another friend that walked with me. Talk with me like, grab that wagon. Getting there, pull it with me. Like, it's really fun. You gotta work that stuff. You gotta know how to get people and get them to go with you and get them to put it, make them think it's fun, so your other friends don't see you. I'll talk to y'all, teach you later. Some of y'all ain't got no friend, don't worry about it. You say, what's wrong with you? Let me use a note. Now, come on, we finna go. Here we go. Let's go.
The ketubim.
Writings.
Writing. Back to things that were written before.
Yeah. Go ahead.
We might have tikva.
Opportunity.
We're saying the same thing. That's true. So what we do? Let's kind of, I guess, see how this thing work out. Opportunity. Let's see how this kind of work out. Let's see what opportunity is. Let's do that. Let's see what the definition of opportunity. I'm sure we done looked it up before, though, right? Opportunity is a good time, place, or set of conditions that make it easier or possible to do something you want or need to do. That's a difference. I don't remember him saying that. Opportunity, I would go with occasion. You know what I'm saying? Typically what I would look at, probably something like that. But it's saying an opportunity is a good time, place, or a set of conditions that make it easy or possible to do something you want or need to do. That's something right there. That's something to look at. That's how they're gonna work out. Conditions. Let's see what conditions is. They like conditions, don't it? That's trade. That trade talk. Conditions. Conditions is a state of being, a requirement that must be met, or a medical illness. It describes or can describe how healthy or worn an object is, the rules of a deal, or circumstances that affect how you live or work. Conditions. That makes a difference. Conditions, right? Whether health, so it can affect where you live and how things work. So we're gonna look at that with their conditions, with opportunities. Let's see how that work out. So I guess what we'll do, we'll kind of look at a situation, I guess. Maybe kind of look at that, because sometimes then we look at things correctly. Let me tell you something. I don't know. Condition, affect how things work. Oh, that's tight. Let's look at something. Let's see if let's see Alah Ha Dabarym. Let's see 22. Let's see what 22 say. Oh my God, I'm erased Romans. Must have been high in the spirit. Alah Ha Dabarym. $22. Let's see 4. Let's do 1. Let's see what 1 say. 4 come to my mind. Let me see what 1 say since we're in. Listen.
You shall not see your ox or his sheep straying away.
That's what it say. You should not see your ox, your brother, his sheep, or his who?
His ox or his sheep straying away. And hide yourself to them.
And do what? Hide yourself from them. Oh, we talked about that before. That one. Let's go.
Yes, sir.
Oh, let's say. Go ahead.
You shall
So that
certainly.
makes sense. Then he said you shouldn't see them go astray. In the book of Cup, you know, he said he declared that you were as sheep going astray, and said now you don't return to the bishop when the overseer or your nefash.
Yes.
Ain't that amazing?
Yes, sir.
Just thought about that. Cup said that. Said you were like sheep going astray. Said now you don't return to the bishop or overseer or your nefash. So, but he just said you're not supposed to see your sheep go astray. Talk to me.
And hide yourself to them.
And hide yourself from them.
You shall certainly bring them back to your akim.
So that you should certainly bring them back to your king.
If your ox is not near you,
See that if he's not near you, we talk
or
about
if
that.
or if you do not yada him,
See, if you don't know him,
then you shall bring it in the midst of your bed,
so you bring it in the midst of your house.
and it shall remain with you until your ox looks for it.
See that? And it will stay to you until he comes searching for it. Come on.
Then you shall restore it to him.
See what he said? That's something interesting too in a sense. Let me see what's that. See if that 3, Yahuchanan 3:23. Let's see that. Since we're talking, let's see where they go. I get 22. Let's see what that say. 3 and 22. 23 probably I don't know. Let's see what 23 say. I mean, what 22 say. Listen.
And it came to pass after these things, Yahushua and his Talmudim came into the Arats of Yehuda, and he stayed there with them and immersed.
See that? And he stayed there and he immersed.
Yahuchanan was also immersing in Enon near Shalem,
Why was that?
because there was plenty of Mayim there.
That's why I was plenty of water. I got a lot of people. Talk to me.
Came and were immersed.
People came and they were immersed.
For Yahuchanan had not yet been placed in the Byth of prison.
Yeah, come on.
There was a controversy between the Talmudim of Yahuchanan and a Yehudi on the matter of purification.
What happened?
They came to Yahuchanan and said to him,
What did they say?
Murray, the
Teacher.
Ish who was with you on the other side of the Yarden,
What about him?
and of whom you testified, lo, here is immersing, and all of them are going to him.
You see what they said? He is immersing and everybody's coming to him. What did he tell them?
Yahuchanan answered and said,
What did he tell them?
no one is able to take anything except what is given to him from
See
Shamayim.
that? That's what we look at. See, a lot of time too, and I think that's good for us to realize with situation. It's a lot going on in the world today with situation, but they can't take nothing that don't belong to them.
Right.
Everything, whatever they got, that's Yahuah give it to them
That's
for a
right.
reason. Everything have for. I realize there's a lot of things we try to fight and we'll try to come up against, but a lot of it you just gotta let them do what it is they do. Yahuah gonna be the restorer of all things in due time. We just gotta kind of get that patience. See what happened for us before. If you look, a lot of things we accomplished before, like the older people will tell you sometimes, you don't realize how many people died and bled for what you got today, son, for you not to vote. You don't realize how many people died and suffered for you not to get up and go to school and have opportunity. They'll tell you that more than they'll tell you about the Aliyah, which is the Most High. So it was necessary that all this stuff had to crumble and fall. Because the only reason you sitting on the front seat of that bus, son, because of Rosa Parks. Nobody looked at you. Come on, nobody in their mind, they ain't thinking they said nothing, but you insulted somebody.
Right.
That's the only reason. If it wasn't for people like her and King, you wouldn't have them rights you got today, son. You'd still be a slave. So if it wasn't for Yahuah,
Come on.
see, that's what he's bringing up back too. See,
Yes, sir.
what we're starting to realize is how deliverance is. We've accounted all these people for our deliverance, for our growth. And why you think, look, one man in a little bit of time stripped everything you had. If you quote unquote African American, you ain't got no power. You ain't nobody.
That's right.
You ain't a threat. You ain't nobody.
Nobody.
I'm talking about you less than nobody.
That's right.
But before all that, you was somebody. You could make judgment calls. You said on this, you said on that, and it took you down.
Yes, sir.
So you can come back and you start looking at your Redeemer. We got away. We started doing what they did. We started looking at, let me tell you how it worked. We looked at our forefathers, who they looked to?
Therefore, Father.
Oh, because that's who gave them their Constitution.
That's right.
That's who came on the Mayflower, the Pinta, the Santa Maria.
That's right.
Who you think they looked to? They looked to the people that came from, you look for civil rights, they look at the people from the Confederate.
Yes, sir.
They look to the Confederacy.
That's right.
They honor their arbor. You look at yours, they gonna show you their arbor, what they arbor left them lasted longer than yours because you didn't look to the true arbor.
Yes, sir.
But now we come back to understand why all these changes have come in, because now who you gonna look to? He said, should not a people look to their Elohim?
That's right.
We ain't looking at all these. We don't look at all these civil. You look at NIL, Stu, educated people. Go look behind. They be on tell all of them. They got old, Frederick Douglass. All these people, man, don't
right.
sell out. I know they love these guys. Y'all think they let Frederick Douglass marry a white woman
Right.
back in that time period because he stood for something?
Nope.
I better miss me with that foolishness y'all talking about. Young folk don't know nothing.
That's
you ain't got
right.
no brain in your head. Folk killed Jack Johnson.
Yes,
and
sir.
he went after that.
Yes, sir.
Killed him for a white woman. They just let Frederick Douglass marry one, huh? Y'all folk better wake up somewhere. You ain't got no better thinking in your mind. I want him to help you wake you up. But you looked at all these people. These people ain't get you no way. Everything you got, Yahuah gave it to you.
Yes, sir.
And now he bringing us back to start to recognize it. Everything we claim they gave, what you got now? He taking it from you.
Yeah.
He's stripping you. He's stripping your little voting rights stuff. He making you get your ID. I ain't gonna let you mail in and vote. He going over all your stuff.
Yes, sir.
Otherwise, you're gonna be taking a test again, see if you even literate to even be voting. You ain't even literate enough to vote.
That's right.
Everything you don't put your heart in, he taking out for a reason. Listen, we trusted in the dark. Why you think we're losing it? Hold on for a minute. Y'all tell me a black man with money ain't better than a black man without money? Y'all know good and well a black man with money is more astute than a black man without money. See, we lost. We let that money get us, and we got the house, got the car. We ride the same thing the white man drive. Live in his neighborhood. And then who you accredit to it? You accredit these people, and now Yahuah done snatched it from you that fast. How many years they work? How many years they marched to get it? One white man came and stripped it from you. It don't bother me. What'd he do? And get it. Then finally, maybe we'll get where we'll start working together. Maybe we'll finally get it where we'll start reasoning, we'll start considering. Like Nolan Wells, he ain't the only one. Our kid was down before we were making money.
Yes, sir.
When all these folks were, when all these kids, 20-something, 28 kids were killed right here in Atlanta.
That's right.
I'm talking about no Nolan Wells. We had too many Wells.
That's right.
Need to start filling some of them in.
Yes, sir.
They're dropping them in the Chattahoochee then. They're like they're drowning stuff new. They will find them in the rivers.
That's right.
The Chattahoochee. That's an old practice. White people doing nothing new. They brought you on a slave ship, they were throwing you off.
That's right.
Everybody care like these people doing something new. Hanging again. They hanging again. When they stop?
Never stop.
It's just you were making money. You were doing so well, you just ignored it.
That's right.
You ignored it till it's on your front steps.
Yeah.
That's that boy live on the other street over there. Then you come out and open your door, it's your baby on the front steps. And you know the person on the other street? That's that boy on that other street. He bring them back, now you got to start considering, start working together. But you need to turn your Elohim. On the reason, listen, with everything you looking at, why you think you ain't home today? Because your wit, your intelligence, your financial savvy, because Yahuah.
Yes, sir.
That's right.
Why he tearing and taking these people down, he still got a roof over your head. Just one more day. Look at a place like Thailand. When you heard of a school shooting in Thailand? That usually happen over here.
Right.
The school just started.
Yes, sir.
He been out of school. You would say, nah, let it happen over there. I don't even want it. It could be in one of them states I don't even want in the country. I don't even want my people to fret. He didn't even want us to fret it. How you gonna tell me fretting out my so-called evildoer and then have him at the same school where my kid go?
Right.
I'm a fret.
Yeah.
I tell you, don't fret. I let it happen so well. You don't even know how to get there. If I took you, wouldn't even know where you was. That's what Yahuah do for us. Man, y'all don't know how, man, I pull out for y'all day and night. Listen, pull out for y'all all the time. I know you might not think, we were coming on, we have school shoot, all this stuff new, all this stuff social media. My home with folk was straight killers. I know they were letting killers. They could have killed their whole family. And would have got them came to school. He had no better sense. I ain't had one of them ever been where he said, let's go up to the school and start shooting. Never had to come. I've never in my life heard the conversation.
Nope.
I'm gonna go ahead and shoot through the school at that nigga. Never happened.
Nope.
Now how are these crazy folks? I'm talking about folks, listen man, I'm talking about listen, lose it like this. It take nothing. You hear me? Nothing. Parents were horrified of something else. Never heard it come out their mouth. Go into the school, shoot the school up. I'm just gonna go in the school, you come through the front door, shoot, and come out. Never heard it before. They created these monsters.
That's right.
I know y'all love, they created this with your kids. Why you think they want you to give them a phone so they have social media and give them a computer? What's feeding them? We never heard of it. Never happened. When you did hear about the first folks you heard doing it, they were white.
That's right.
They were white.
Yes, sir.
Columbine.
Yep.
Biggest stuff we ain't never heard no stuff like that going on with us. How many school shootings you remember growing up with? Come on, it was a couple of them. You remember that time? Black kid came and started shooting in the school. You remember that? I do no foolishness like that. I had a friend, man, brought guns to school, didn't even think of no fools like that. Man, just started shooting in the school, just started shooting people. Never happened. Now, they were crazy enough to do it some other places, but why they didn't think to do it in the school?
That's right.
Because, see, it's a narrative. You got to feed people with that. That's a narrative you feed people with. They know what they're doing. See, now you get the schools disrupted, the kids can't learn, they all over computers everywhere. Now you're a dummy, you can't get no job. They go, listen, y'all going to school, I'm telling you how y'all going to lose, right? Whatever you think about doing, they already got AI to beat you out. You can't beat AI. They done killed them in the music industry.
Yeah.
Oh, they going, Kanye too. You know what I'm saying now? I'm a billionaire. Oh, they got him too. He getting sued now. His last album, AI.
Wow.
Everybody doing it. They ain't got no choice. How you gonna beat it? Right. Y'all gonna try to do content create, what y'all do? How you gonna beat AI? It's moving too fast.
Yeah.
Yamym, you gotta think and put me. Hey, done. Done. They already. X just came out there. You know what they did? They finna cut their content creators off. They said, listen, these people ain't got a job. They sitting at home and they draw with a coat on. Somebody ain't showing it. I mean,
Yeah.
why they need on something? You just want to hear the information.
Right.
They shutting them down. Elon Musk said shut them down. They're too much. You know what they looking at? $2 million league. Folks ain't even working.
Yeah.
They're looking to starve you. Look at most of these content creators. You know what color they are? That's why they finna get you out of here.
Yep.
Look at these guys walking out from the news station.
Yeah.
Look at people you saw the news. What they got now? They got their own YouTube
On
page.
podcast. That's right.
Cash out, everything, Zelle. Everybody look. You trying to figure
Great
out?
money.
You look different. All these these guys retired, kicking out NBA.
Yep.
Where they at?
Podcast.
Got a podcast.
Yes, sir.
Everybody podcast.
Making money.
See that? Why? See, y'all don't realize why y'all think ESPN done bought all them suckers out. All of them dumb. Yeah. Every one of them dumb. They get beat out the same way. They all get out here looking at Mace and what they about Cameron. They had a #1 show.
Yeah.
You said shut down. Oh, they'll close that down. How much money you think I'm gonna let you make, son?
Yeah.
How much money you think I'm gonna let you make?
That's right.
These people, all of them own, but look at all of them love these people. Them people own you, man. Them people don't let you make no money, they own you.
Yes, sir.
These people own you. They hate me.
Yeah. Yeah.
They hate me. They love to own me.
Yep.
That white man love to come and put a hand on my chest and say, boy, put it in your behind. They laughing. Y'all laugh. That's funny too. They don't know that what they bought tell them though. I don't know why they laughing. I ain't got no master.
Come on.
I ain't got no master.
Yes, sir.
I don't have no master.
Yes, right.
That get them right there.
Right. Yes, sir.
Now I'm laughing. I have no master.
That's right.
He wants to tell me where he'll put it at. I have no master.
Come on. Yes, sir.
He hates me for it too.
That's right.
He hates me. I don't have no master. That's tight right now. They got quiet on. What wrong
Yes,
with y'all?
sir.
They just being honest. These people work to own you for a reason. They can control you. I try to set y'all up on how you can source, how you can work together, you can build. But a lot of y'all don't get the point of what you got to get. You got to understand the premise of salvation. It's a purpose of why he set them up. Let me tell you something, man. There was an entity. He said this. It was a man. What it mean? Loan to many, borrow for none.
Right.
That's an entity. Where you borrow your money from?
Right.
He told them they were going to loan to many and borrow from none.
That's right.
Son, you a system. They were a system. Y'all people not no thinkers, man. I appreciate y'all though. If I just get y'all to be saved, and there's gonna be a fight with itself because they don't program you too long.
That's right.
Y'all been so busy laughing at me. I was laughing out dumb behind too, barely made out of high school. But I ain't got no master.
Yes, sir.
I ain't got no master.
That's right.
I could do like he told them when Micaiah told them about it, they asked him about it. He told them he saw them when they set up Yahshua set up on the hill, he told them they can go home.
Yeah.
You know why he told me to go home?
Got no master.
He said, cause they don't have no master.
Got no master.
He told you can go back home to Shalom.
Yes, sir.
We all gonna be able to go home to Shalom after
That's
a while.
right.
You ain't
Yes,
gonna believe
sir.
what's gonna have to happen. Simple math.
No master.
You can't have no master.
Yes, sir.
As long as you got a master, they're not gonna let you go back.
Right.
what they think? What you had in slavery?
Master.
You remember they would take the blacks and take them back and forth at level so they can go see their family,
No, sir.
do their roots.
No, sir.
They can do their DNA. You know why?
Got
They
a
have a
master.
master. I ain't trying to teach you to hate whites. I'm trying to get you to hate stupidity. Why we got to start looking at pouring more time into our kids than social media, than these phones and other stuff and their friends. Once you program their friends, what you think their friends gonna do? They point the same junk right back in that you trying to take out of them. Because they thinking this system gonna do something for them. This system is just playing you. You keep living. They can get you so many right. Can't nobody say nothing to you or do nothing to you. Think about that. They can't touch you. Let me see folks. I've been to do that. I go to jail.
Yo.
You're a child. I'm an adult. He ain't gonna. What are you gonna be out there while they keep living? What's gonna happen when he have a child? Same thing. That's how dumb they are. They have no idea that they setting them up. They have no idea. You keep living, you're gonna be an adult. You know what's gonna happen when you have kids? You ain't gonna be able to touch them. And what you think gonna happen when you ain't gonna be able to touch them? They're gonna grow up and go to college, get an education. They're gonna be productive citizens. How many of y'all kids know that ain't gonna happen? They setting you up because it's gonna get worse for you. And your kids, you ain't gonna be able to do nothing with them. and your kids gonna turn around, they're gonna be the killer of you. Okay, y'all keep going. Don't worry about it. I'm trying to get y'all to go home, but you got a master. That's just being honest. I would like to make music with y'all. I'm like, Prince, I forgot you work with the industry. You're on the contract. What that Nas want to make something? He said he want to make something with Prince. Prince, you don't own your stuff. He let me, I can't do it.
Can't
Prince,
do it.
I can't do it. You don't own your stuff. It
That's
broke
right.
your heart. He said,
Oh, yes, sir. Wouldn't do it.
they got something they can't show their face. They can't be on an album cover with nobody else. They ain't doing it. It's in a contract.
That's right.
They control all these folks. I want a contract. How many of y'all thought about, man, I get me a contract in this stuff? Sports industry get a contract. They control you. You
Yes,
can't,
sir.
You ain't ride a motorcycle.
That's
you
right.
can't do no jumping, skydiving. You don't want to. I don't want to skydive. But I don't want you to tell me I can't do it. Cause I play. So how you control my life? Tell me what I can't do. You can't get no trouble. You can't be caught out drinking. You can't be out the hour so many times. But you get a lot of money. But I own you. I
Yes,
own your name.
sir.
You said, man, you can't sign an autograph.
Nope.
These folks own your image.
Yes,
You
sir.
can't put your image on there. Folks call you want to make a commercial with you, get with me first.
Yep.
And you definitely can't wear that uniform. I own that uniform.
That's right.
If I own that uniform, you put that uniform on, who else you think I own?
That's right.
See? All them, y'all love them people, don't it? Man, that's my dude. Man, he good. He own. He got a master.
Yes, sir.
He can't do what I do. He can't do it. They know they own. Don't let you wear that for nothing.
That's right.
Watch when they make a commercial. See what uniform they have on. They don't even pay attention to nothing.
Just the color,
They let
no
them know.
name.
I own that uniform.
Yep.
I'm gonna buy Jordan jersey. Jordan don't get them out. That's my jersey. I use him, and you a sucker, and you bought it because you said here. That's my jersey.
Yes, sir.
I put it at the roof.
Come
I
on.
hang it up in the roof. He can't even wear it no more.
That's right.
Stupid self. He cut everybody shot. I got to sit up in the top of the ceiling.
That's right.
They like, what that for? He can't wear it no more.
Yep.
That number can't be won, and we don't let it down.
Yeah.
They own you. The stuff look good on the surface. This is what I mean. I loved everybody. I loved all the athletes. I loved everybody. Till you start learning their own.
Yes, sir.
How they get you? Like the American Idol, the best way to learn. How many of y'all young people are familiar with American Idol? What happened on American Idol, my young people? One of y'all tell what happened. How you get on there? What they do? What they do? They sing?
You got to audition.
You audition. So what happened after you audition for what you know?
They vote for you.
They vote, okay. But what say they vote for me, then I win the whole thing. What happened?
You get a money prize.
I get money from them. How much I get that you know? How many of y'all know how much money I get if I win? How much? How much they pay me? How much they say? How much they say? And y'all remember, like young people, any of y'all familiar how much money you get from America if I win? $1 million. That's what I get. You know how that $1 million given to me? You know? Do any of y'all know how they give it to me? How I get it? Control. Yeah. I don't ever get it. That's what they. He right. He right. They got cancer. He does that. He taught me something. Hell, I just learned something. That's good though. Yeah, he right. That show you they thinkers. They young folks, y'all ain't crazy. They ain't trying to make no fool. I'm telling you, people make a fool. They don't give you $1 million. That's not true. They'll tell you they're gonna spend $1 million on you, on your getting your album,
Yes,
getting your
sir.
stuff going. You don't get no physical money, and they own you.
Yep.
You can't do nothing. Man, you can't do nothing. You're on the contract. You can't do nothing with nobody or nothing. I own you, and I'm gonna make more than that off of you. Once I get through, you just make a fool, and then get what? The hype is all them people lined up to be an idol. I'm gonna get you. I'm gonna make a fool out you, make these people love you, and I'm gonna make the money off of you.
Yes, sir.
Them people don't do nothing. They own them. Kelly Clarkson, go see what she doing. I know she done. Now she doing a TV show. They own her.
Yep. That's right.
They ain't never gave her no rights on her. I'm the one brought you here. You always gonna pay. I'm gonna own you for the rest of your life.
Sir.
Them folks got here, you know they realize. Look at Rudy Studderman.
Hadn't heard of
He trying their best to push that angel out of him he ate. It's stuck in his thighs. Man, they run them people life.
Yes, sir.
Man, you get Clyde Davis, switch hitter. Man, you ain't gonna never be able to sit down no more. That's it. You ain't gonna be able to bend your knees. Ain't nothing gonna poke out from the back of you. It's gonna be poking in, son.
That's right.
You don't remember these people don't give you nothing for free. I'm trying to help y'all young. And all these athletes, listen, man, you gotta sit here and do this stuff. These folks come here anytime they want. You gotta tell them wherever you go. Like the athletes, you love them, right? Yeah, I know you love them. Don't worry about it. Wherever they go, they gotta report and let them people know where they at. Them people, listen, they could be on a cruise. They fly in a helicopter and land it. have somebody pull your penis out and make you pee right there. That's a contract you signed.
Yes, sir.
Can you imagine that?
Yes, sir.
You on a helicopter, somebody fly, land here. You can't pull out, we pull it out. Because we don't trust you. We need to know where you at. Oh, that life look beautiful for these folks. I'm not in a beautiful life. Man making all that money, you get control. Everywhere you go, they got to know where you at.
That's
Because they got
right.
to be able to drug test you at any time.
Anytime.
Them boys come and get, don't let them boys pull it out. No,
Anytime.
somebody pull it out for you. They got to hold it. You think that's all they're doing? Them boys don't want to tell. Them people own them, man. These people own you. I like my self-respect.
Yes, sir.
I'd rather have me $20 in my pocket, get my self-respect. I go buy 2 dime rocks and flip it.
That's right. That's right.
I done it before. Say here, get on myself. Let me tell you, your integrity. You know what? I ain't got a whole lot of that, but you know what I do? Got a whole lot of integrity.
Come on.
Self-respect. That's why I'm gonna try to teach y'all young men. Self-respect gonna beat that any day of the week. Got all that, and some man own you. You somebody boy. I'm a grown man. I can't be your boy. Y'all all right?
Yes,
So I'm
sir.
gonna teach y'all, you can't be that gal either. That's slave talk. Come here, gal. Trying to teach you how to be a woman.
Right.
I know a lot of them, they tell me, why need you preach? I am preaching.
That's right.
I done lost 2 men. I'm in here now. I suckered their life out of these people, made a fool out of them.
That's right.
But you had some self-respect. I go anywhere I go, I got self-respect.
Yes, sir.
You don't see nobody make me kowtow to nobody. You don't see me bow down and start licking on nothing nobody got.
That's right.
I don't do it. I ain't kissing nothing on their body either.
That's right.
I give them to be a man. Every
Yes,
time they see
sir.
I'm gonna be a man. Whenever they come, say, you still want some, I'm still a man.
Come on.
You don't let them know. You still ain't get my cornbread. Don't matter they pick my guy. He still ain't get my cornbread. Y'all hear? Let me hear y'all say it. That's right. Y'all let them know. Don't let them take your cornbread, man.
That's right.
That's why you gonna be clipping his nails.
That's right.
You know, watching how they draw. Y'all don't be nobody gal. Y'all hear me? Y'all be distinct, the ladies of Yahuah.
Yes, sir.
Don't never give up your integrity for these people, man. You'll be all right. Let me tell you something. We had more when we was in slavery than we got now.
That's true.
Because we had
That's
integrity.
right.
You know, they always looked at why they kept them. They had integrity.
Yes, sir.
Man, our word meant something. They knew we weren't telling no lie.
That's right.
We weren't doing that, but we had integrity.
Yes, sir.
We weren't taking that. What you doing? You don't steal from them. We like, well, they took from us. I'm like, no, we don't steal from them. We ain't like them. That's what, you know what they looked at? They hated it. Because you know they looked at, I'll steal from you. I'll take from you. I'll rape your daughter. You be like, I wouldn't touch yours.
Right.
That made him feel bad. Because you lower than me. What you mean you won't do it? Now they got us set right here. Now we molest kids.
Yep.
They know it. We had integrity.
That's
It was
right.
It was stuff we wouldn't do.
Right.
Man, a black man killed himself. Man, that stuff being better. He was like, no, he ain't killed himself. Black man, he got all we had was pressure.
That's right.
Right.
That's all we had. That was, man, I want to cut. Now we kill ourselves. We watch a football game, kill ourselves. Ain't no Tabasco, kill ourselves. Everything we run to kill. There was time, man, listen, if you said we kill ourselves, we knew it might not have been on Parliament. We said, no.
Didn't
Black
happen.
man
Right.
kill ourselves. That wasn't heard of. Man, we
Didn't
number one for killing ourselves now. Because you ain't got no integrity. What you gonna do? You ain't got no self-respect. Right. Then they listen, I respect me. Other folks ain't got no choice but to respect me. They know about what I do. I respect me. You make people respect you. How you carry yourself? Somebody trying to be somebody flunky fool for what? It ain't gonna pay off. Once you start for one, you ain't gonna ever be able to stop.
Right.
Don't tell me you're gonna be on a clown at Ringley Bunny Bay the circuit. What you think you when they come to my circuit? You still a clown. I'm telling you want to be a ringmaster. You a clown. Stupid self.
That's right.
I want to get up on the tightrope. You a clown.
That's right.
You already on the tightrope. They don't like that.
They don't like it.
How you doing?
Good.
That good. I'm enjoying myself. Cause I care about my young people on there. All of y'all tell you something. Tell you, go ahead and make a fool out of yourself. You don't see? They don't come back and I done done it. They gonna burn you later. Let me tell you, only they gonna get you to do something you ain't got no business because they can throw it in your face and they can always look at you ain't no better than me. You'll do the same thing. It was stuff they used to do. We wouldn't do it.
Wouldn't do it.
That's what we were known for. They hated it. They used to look at you thinking, you ain't got nothing and you'll sit up here and you wouldn't even steal. Just look there, I ain't got no reason to steal.
Right.
Like, nah, I'd rather get out and work for mine. There's some stuff they get, wouldn't take it. Be like, I'll take it, somebody get it me, wouldn't take it. Just had
Right.
self-respect, just had pride.
That's right.
You ain't got no pride. Further, you start begging, asking for they can give it to you. They say, I love you. You better than any slave I ever get. We had integrity, man. Them folk got up and worked every day.
So,
That's what they had. They said, man, they sat here and just work. They had in church. That's what they knew how to do. I'm gonna get up and I'm gonna be honest. What I do, I want to be like that white man so bad. I want to own me some slaves, get me some hoes. I want to sleep with me some kids. Integrity.
right.
That's all they knew. They be you like pull whatever you want, whole ragged out. Integrity, and they swept it and kept it clean.
That's right.
And they had it wasn't nothing to you. They keep it clean though.
Yes, sir.
That's true.
They looked at that what he gave and that's what they did. They took care of it.
Yes, sir.
Look at you now. You're slobs,
Yep.
ungrateful.
Yep.
Don't appreciate nothing.
That's
Want
right.
more and more. Every time you see it with something, you want to be like them.
That's right.
Get you some self-respect.
Yes, sir.
That's what the word teaches. You don't have that stuff. I did that. Stuff don't make you nothing.
That's right.
You don't let get that stuff realize what I looked at with everything. What you got on the inside?
That's right.
What's in him? How you think of him?
That's right.
How you one thing ain't got a lot of myself. I feel good about me. I ain't gotta try to jump. I need to try to fit in and try to be like him. For what? You get comfortable in your own skin, you don't need all that. Don't you want to have this? No, I don't need it.
That's right.
I started learning a lot of stuff you get problems.
Yes, sir.
It's that problematic. Ain't nothing you can go get. You gonna get it. Ain't gonna need nothing to keep up with. Just like that dog. Once time they want a dog. What all you have to do now? How you do with your chores now, Adana? How you do with everything? You able to do everything you're doing now, and keep up with it, or you forget to do some of the stuff you got now? You understand that? Explain it to us. Tell it to us. Explain it for me. See? You understand? You able to keep up with everything you're doing now? What you say, mama? Sometimes. You know if you got a dog, that dog gonna tie up more time.
Yes,
It's gonna
sir.
need feed, gonna need taken care of, gonna need water, gonna have to see about it, get a loose, you gotta go find it, go catch it. Which means it's gonna divert your attention. I know you might not, it's gonna pull your attention away from other stuff. Guess what we did? We wanted all this stuff these people got, we don't realize we done diverted attention. Guess what? From our kids.
Yep.
Yeah.
We don't work so hard to put y'all in the best school to get in a better neighborhood. It costs more money.
Yes, sir.
So my one job don't work. I got to pick up a second one.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Then they want to know why you ain't never home. I wonder why.
Yeah.
You ain't going to win. We wind up getting so much stuff, we lost track of you.
Sir.
Can't get there, ain't got time to be there. Because we're so busy trying to put you in the best of places and they the worst of places. All these folks that did a guy here conjured you and made a fool out you. And what's gonna hurt you when you get on the street and realize you can't function. Man, you know, them people, if people in them bushes living in them, that's what I need y'all to do. I got something weekend, next week I'll be out here. We're gonna get us a weekend, Sunday. We're gonna take the kids, we're gonna take them here where these homeless people at.
Yes, sir.
Y'all wanna go, I just want you to go talk to them and just see how dumb they are. Let them tell you about the decision they made. I want you to see people live in the bushes. And look and see, can you do that? And then realize this is where they setting y'all up to be at. If you ain't a thinker, what you think gonna happen? Man, you gotta be a thinker to make it out here.
That's right.
You gotta understand where your strength come from. I learned from man, you gotta look to Yahuah.
Yes, sir.
That's the way you gonna make it. It ain't people, everybody ain't in them bushes cause they dumb, cause they don't have no degree. Yahuah see fit.
Yes, sir.
I'm on here because of election. I'm here because of election and rejection. He elected me and rejected somebody else. I learned that from our son. He said, you're cold about hard, you ain't gonna believe it. See, election, rejection. That's how I'm here. He rejected these people. That's how you him. Election, let me hear y'all say election.
Election.
And where let's go with that? Rejection. Only way to elect you, I had to get some. It's two people running for an office. If I vote for you, you get it. What I do with the other person? You him. So what they tell you he did?
Leg.
Some other people ain't him.
Rejected.
That's how it works. That's how it works. Don't be no fool. And when you sound you get to eat, why you getting things for that food? You ain't gonna believe it. I ain't feed somebody.
Right.
The only way to feed y'all is somebody else can't eat. See, nobody thinking like that.
Right.
How you think you thinking? Let me tell you what America make you think. Everybody eat. No, they not. You eat. I took it from somebody. That made me sit down. It made me. Y'all need to teach. It makes you more grateful. When you sit at home, that man at home said, "Man, when God just let all the house on the son," he said, "If I get on somewhere to stay, you ain't gonna have nowhere to stay. Only way you got somewhere to stay because somebody homeless. But it's empty house over there." Yahuah said, and I keep them empty. Ain't no way in the world I'm gonna let everybody live in a house. Cause somebody ain't gonna appreciate it. I get my I appreciate having it. I did. You know how you say, appreciate my house, appreciate. I appreciate what that man did. But it took watching enough things happen, showing me enough things I've done to realize you deserve to be outside, son. You shouldn't have no roof over your head. But because of election and rejection, that's the only reason you got it. I had to reject somebody else, somebody more astute than you, somebody work harder than you. Somebody put stuff better than you, invest better than you. He said, yeah, I don't want him. I'm going to let you have somewhere to stay tonight. Well, I mean, tell you, that's for today. That's all there for today. I don't know what might happen when Shabbat morning come back. I don't know what might come out, some unfortunate thing happen. He said, out of shame of mind, rejection. I'm on him because of election. A lot of y'all saying you take a lot of stuff for granted because we come in and we laugh. I tell you, listen, a lot of the laughing time I'm doing, just so y'all know why it happened, it's a distraction. If these people knew and they understood what I was doing, man, these people come and get it right. I know they'll do it. That's what the writing said. I ain't just tell you that. Man, these folks have no idea. Come on, people, real quick. 12th chapter of the book of 12, I'm at the Yahuchanan. 12 and 36. Let's see what that said right quick. See, there's some stuff I tell y'all. Otherwise, see, these folks will kill me though for it. I ain't worried about that too much. Because that's just what it is when it come on. Why I don't like to hear stuff like that, probably kid don't worry about it. But I know what go along with this job, what I do, you know what I'm saying? It's a start date and an end date for this job. Like who said the thing concerning me got an end to them. Y'all understand that? It just had to happen. That's life. You don't like it, nobody don't like it. I ain't gonna say play no guy. Oh, I'm ready to die. I'm not that guy. I know how to duck, drop, roll, all that stuff. Fire. Ain't no fools trying to burn me up. I'm not that guy. But I am that guy to the fact that this, I really care about what I do and people being saved. Especially when you've been lost for a long time and couldn't find your way. So really touched my heart what he done for me. A lot of things I would have been satisfied with. I've been satisfied with money. I would have. I've been satisfied with cars and houses. I'd have been satisfied. But he gave me something I wasn't looking for, and I'm grateful. I mean, everything just, you get this when this ain't what I want. I wanted houses, I wanted cars, I wanted fame, I wanted fortune. That's what I wanted. But he gave me salvation. So when I read, I was found in them that wasn't looking for him.
Yes, sir.
I said, that's me. That's me. I got something here to tell you. All my life, I've been looking, I've been wondering, I've been searching. I'd be telling you a lie if I told you that. I'd be telling y'all a lie. I wanted the fortune and fame. I wanted it. I wanted the life. I was a party guy. Man, I was the guy, you come see me. Listen, man, I'm laying it out. I can do it. I'm doing this to life. And I loved my life. Interrupted me with salvation. Interrupted me. It threw everything off. It threw everything because it didn't fit nothing I was doing. So it's like you got to get rid of everything. Everything. And I'm grateful. I'm forever grateful. And it ain't for everybody. Because some of these people, they still trying to keep and do what they're doing too. And I've been there, I understand, but you're going to find out a while, it ain't going to fit with salvation. It just don't fit. There's a lot you got to go. It's a lot of friends you got, people you got, a social family. It don't fit. It just start really, you really don't fit what I'm trying to do anyway. And people understand, they think, oh, it's a cult. You can't have, you can't have. I want to be saved.
Come on.
And being saved means I got to let some things go.
That's right.
You know what's amazing? People talk about family members, people they've known all their life. How many of y'all organs you got you picked up later on in life? How many of y'all, the organs you got, you done had them all your life since you started? Me and you both. You go to the doctor, they tell you, though, they're going to take out that kidney. They don't take that kidney out, you're going to die. What you going to do with that kidney? Take it out. That's crazy. You had it all your life. These folks trying to worry about some old stank aunt or uncle. Ain't known but 2 weeks. Yeah. Stinking behind. Can't let nobody go. Man, it's my soul salvation.
Yes, sir.
I let a kidney go to save my life. The point of kidney is I need that kidney. Doctor say ain't nothing wrong with my kidney. That's what doctor told me. He say ain't nothing wrong with my kidney. But what I'm gonna do, that man tell me I'm gonna die.
Right.
That man tell me I'm gonna die and let mama go. What I'm gonna do?
Right.
I don't let daddy go, I don't let uncle, I don't let auntie go. What I'm gonna do?
Right.
I gotta let it go so I can live. I ain't called nobody to cut him out so I can live.
Right.
Right.
That's how I had to look at it. A lot of folks, they try to hold on to stuff, they don't want to live. You hold on to something that's gonna cost you your life? No, man, I came in to save my life. Don't make sense to come in here and then die. You say you came to save your life. Go to hop out for you. I'm at the doctor. I can't hop up. I'm hurting bad. I'm really hurting bad. Try to work on me. Try to help me. Well, Bob, I want to get better though. That makes sense? No. It don't make sense what some of y'all be doing. How you fight me when I'm trying to help save you?
That's right.
You say you want to live. I appreciate you, Yahuah, too. I appreciate them. Come on, pick this up, 12:36. Appreciate that. 12:36. Yahuchanan. Listen.
While you still have the Yahuah.
Why you still had a what?
Yahuah.
What you want me to do?
A mun in the Yahuah.
Hey, why do you think he said why you had Yahuah? He told you the mun in it. Or I would say be equivalent to walking in it. How would you see that? Because he's saying why you had a light. Let me ask you what I'm saying if I'm overcomplicated. And I'm asking you, and it ain't a trick question, and I want you to think about if he asks a lifeline, because it's just a question. When he's saying why you had or he's telling you to believe in it. So what would be your perspective or how you would think? For me, this is how I would try. I always try to want to look at how did they say it? Because he's talking to them. The conversation coming to me, but you were talking to them. What did they know that you had that conversation? This is what I'm saying. What did you know that you had the conversation with them? Y'all got what I'm saying? So what would you think? Why you had or he told them to believe in it. Me, I'm looking at walking in it in a sense. All right? Because when I say that, it's a confidence, right? Although he's saying believe in it, that belief gives you a confidence, right? Yes, sir. What would you think? How would you see it?
I would. I'm not sure how to articulate.
Okay, that's fine. You want to use that bit right there? Articulate?
I'm
That's
not
not first week of school. Say something.
All right, I'm not sure how to
Say that.
say it.
That now you talking to me. All that articulate. You know what I'm saying? Tickle. Don't worry about it. You want to use a light line, see what he think I know. I got one. Oh, hold on. We got Ian right here. Let me see what the Ian was. What, how? They was in darkness? I could take that. Yeah. What's enough? Ain't nothing wrong with not knowing what you're saying. What you thinking, Humpback? He said what?
They weren't always gonna have it.
They weren't always gonna have it? Okay. What? Hold on. Do this. Do you want to use the drum? I know. I guarantee me you saying the same thing. Yeah. Well, if this for a whole paragraph, even Smith done dropped the S. That's your adopted mom. Why she looking like that? Now go ahead. What you trying? Seeking why he may be found. Okay. So you gonna keep going. You ain't gonna stop. I knew. Did you? You know you're gonna. We're saying the same thing. What you got, Malak?
It's all dark.
It's all dark. Okay. What you got? Hold on. You said Dawood said what? Why you pointing at your feet? You think he was? So you got Dawood feet? I don't know. That man said, Dawood said my feet. You know what I'm saying? It's them Dawood feet. Now go ahead. There's something wrong with me, y'all. Now go ahead. He's saying the word is a light to my feet and a lamp to my path. Okay. I'll take that. Nothing y'all said was wrong. Okay. I'm gonna look at this. Let's see if there's 9. You can say that 9 and probably 3. Let's see what it says. That's just based on what I'm listening to. I'm just kind of curious. Again, it wasn't a wrong answer, so nobody thought, I don't know. It wasn't that. Again, we want to find out. I guess we want to look at how we think. How do we see things? You know, if we're gonna have like the same mind, it don't mean that everything gonna be exact too, but we kind of in a vicinity. Cause we're in the vicinity. That's important. Yeah, that's definitely important, right? So to get what we're trying to accomplish, the more we stay in the vicinity, the goal is to get there. Like sometimes you look for address, you in the vicinity, you just haven't got, but you're in there enough, you know, I'll find it if I stay here.
Right.
Got it? And that's the goal. If we stay here, we'll find it. So let's see that 9 and 3 of the book of Yahuchanan they call John, because he is gracious. Let's see what he said. Listen.
Yahushua answered, neither he kata nor did his parents.
Oh, yeah, make it 9 and 1.
Yes, sir.
Hold on, no. Let's see 9 and 1. Yeah, do 9 and 1. Come on down. Listen.
And it came to pass while passing through, he saw an Ish who was blind from the Yamym of his birth.
From the Yamym of his birth, from the time he got, from the time he came into life, that's when he was born. So when he was born, he was already blind. What happened?
And his Talmudim asked him, saying,
What he say?
Murray, who is the kata?
Yeah, they want to know who committed the act. Then what happened?
Is it he or his parents?
See, that's what they want to find out. Come on.
Since he was born blind.
See that? Well, so they did know some information. Go ahead.
Yahushua answered,
Let me something. Now, what would they have to have or know to make that statement? Because a couple of things you're looking at. Would you agree?
Yes, sir.
What part got you?
I would be thinking about when it said the kata, the parents falling.
I agree. I agree.
And I think that was either where it said the fathers ate the grapes and the children's teeth set on edge.
Those are similar. Those
That's-
both. I mean,
that's
those
what
both
I'm
in the same. Not even- But remember now. Listen what they said again. What verse they the 2 you just read? Read 2 again. Listen.
and his Talmudim asked him, saying, Murray, who is the kata?
See, they want to know who the one that committed the sin.
Is it he or his parents?
Pay attention now. Is it he or
His parents,
what? Now listen what else they said.
since he was born blind.
That's what the problem right there we got. I agree with you. On one part, we got a problem right here. They say he was born blind.
Right.
That's gonna be the problem. See, y'all, you see, these are things you got to pick up. See, that's the
right.
problem. Cause they say he was born blind.
Born blind.
Right,
That's right.
So how you gonna charge him with sin?
That's right.
See, that's why. But pay attention. His Talmudim, who he teach, asked this.
Yes, sir.
What did they know? They had to know about Asu.
Yeah, that's right. That's right.
See, this just stuff you just listen
right.
and pick up. Remember, he said, both being born, neither one had done tu barosha.
That's right.
And Yahuah said, Asu I hate.
That's right.
Ahab you cold.
Yes, sir.
So it's only 2 ways this can happen. That Yahuah already done picked him,
Yep.
predestinated this man for this act to happen, or his parents had done something wrong. See, we the only people just going, the devil be busy. That's all I can say. We done said a lot of stuff out of our mouth, but they sit here, they looking at, don't forget, these are his taught ones. And yet they're asking, they ain't stupid. Who's saying?
That's right.
Is this something on him or his parents that he was born blind? Listen.
Yahushua answered, neither he kata nor did his
See,
parents.
now they let him know they didn't do anything. Nor did he do anything. This is not a case of Asu. That I hated him before he got him. Listen.
But it was so that the works of all may be revealed in him.
See that? It was so that the Malakah, the works of Elohim, could be revealed, be made known, be made manifest. So what statement you gonna give me now?
I must do the deeds of the one who shall lock me
When?
while it is still Yum.
While it's what?
Still Yum.
What is Yom?
Day.
Oh, what does that have in the day?
A'ur.
Oh, light. So what happened?
The Layla shall come.
What is the Layla?
Right.
Cause shot, what is that? And what happened then?
When no one shall be able to work in it.
That's how I see it. That's how I see it. He told them that they had to believe in the Yahuah while they had it. See, what happened in the night, you can't work. There's nothing you can do when you're dead. That's how they illuminate. Like, see, the practice we have now different. We got people that work overnight, night shift, second shift, where you get some day at night. Only thing they knew was all their work was done in the day.
Right.
At night you slept. You ain't gonna believe what you do when you die.
See,
That's how they understood the premise of the light and the darkness. 3 Yamym and Mizraim it was darkness. And what did the people do?
it moved.
I wonder why they ain't move out of their place.
Hurt.
There was, first of all, I don't have no confidence in the door. Oh, goodness, excuse me, I couldn't even see you. You know what? Let me just set my behind down.
All right.
But with the light, No occasion of stumbling. See, if you don't see it the way they saw it, then the perception changes. See, you gotta see it. You're talking to people, what was their thinking? How did they see light? I have the confidence, I can go out. I can see way up there something coming. It dark. What in the world with that?
Yeah.
I need to get my behind in the house. I have no confidence in it. So what believing in the light is the same thing believing him, because then he said he was the light, which means now I have confidence in him to move. I have confidence. Okay. That makes sense to y'all?
Yes,
sir.
See, I know it look like you all, if you don't see it the way they saw it, your perception gonna be off. Whenever you look at the word, what you always have to do, what did they know?
Yeah.
That's the end. What you know. What did they know? Don't know. I know from some study. No book has been written off what you know. Okay, when it comes to the word. Yeah. The only way to do it is these were the people that he actually dealt with, spoke with, delivered. Everything that we learn, we know is based off of their interaction.
Right.
Conversations he had with them. I'm having a conversation, just like when I'm saying certain things, I said, well, tell her to expect. She broke it down because it had to be broken down to where she understood to get her to understand what I'm telling her. They understood his conversation, so I need to know, what did they know? Because certain things he said to me, I would have paid a whole lot of attention to it, because that's not how I look at things. I don't perceive it that way. I'm out all time of night, but I don't forget, I can see. I ain't never out where I can't see. You see what I'm saying? I need to be able to see if I'm out. That's what he's saying. You need to have the light. That gives you the confidence to be able to move. If all light, you get a flashlight. Isn't that right? You're trying to get a candle so you can see. He said, that's all I'm saying. You believe in the light, that's how you move, right? Well, he said, why you got the light? Believe in it. Why you had the light? That's how you got to operate. Right? When the night comes, what happened? Nobody can work. And they learned that from the Mizrahites. Nobody moved out of their place. What, they weren't trying to get them to do nothing. They're like, for what? They're like, man, it's daylight out here moving. I don't have no light. I don't have no confidence to go out in there. I can't see.
All right.
Y'all got it?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Come on back over to the 12th chapter of the book of Yahuchanan. I know we're going to talk to y'all a little bit here, but that's some things you do need to know. And in saying this, we want to make sure we get, this is my end game for me, is making sure we all get it. I'm talking about obtain the Yahuah Ha Dabarym. So not, I just want to get the Holy Ghost, I want to get the Spirit. No, the only way to have it and to get it and the purpose of it, so you can be identified, okay? These are for identification purposes, why he had it, you know what I'm saying? Because he said he that don't have the Spirit all of him, hands. He said not of his. If any man don't have the Spirit all of his, he said not of his. So you had to have for identification. That's something you got to have for identification. I don't know you. I'm trying to tell you. He said, let every man that name the name of Yahushua, what he supposed to do? So if I stand in iniquity, you ain't named nothing. You ain't connected to nothing.
Right.
So all these things we're doing is for access, identification. This is how he knows. Why they say by their fruit?
No.
Identification. Everything these are identifying factors. These are things he used so he can identify us. So he gives us the word and said, listen, when a person does all these things, I know you. When a person does not do these things, I don't know you. You can't be a possessor because you hadn't done these things. So it's a purpose of why we're doing, so we can enter in. You ain't just gonna have life like you just gonna be getting up, just going to work, have life. No, you're gonna be set on a place that's conducive for life, that keeps life. You're in a place, he said, that leads other arts for what?
Heal another nation.
That's conducive. You're gonna need it. You live, you're gonna get sick. So I'm putting you somewhere. Listen, I'm gonna be able to take sickness from among you. Everything gonna get here. It's an oxygen here. You know what the oxygen is called? The what? Talk louder. I'm gonna need something to live. So by having this Ruach, it's going to allow me and give me access to this.
Yeah.
That I can get the healing. so I can continue to live. See, I just thought, man, just get the Spirit of God, you can live forever. What are you basing all this off of? Come looking at concept. Why he got a tree here? For healing, for sickness. Because these things that happen, he said, I got everything you need. They had songs they used to say, God got, Yahuah got it.
Yeah.
He made provision so a man could live. There's some sicknesses that's under death. I got it. Everything you need, y'all got it. So when I'm looking at possession, man, I'm looking at, so I can salvage that, eat and drink. I got other things I'm looking at those a bigger form of what we're going to be doing. We're going to be celebrating life with this, man. It man taking some people who name it based off of praise. He said, Yahudah, you and them, of whom you are king, going to do what? And then we found out that man from Yahudah. You ain't going to believe what we're going to do.
Hallelujah.
You know that man said he was going to do in the midst of the congregation? That's right. And you know what he said before he going to do? He's going to declare my name. He's going to declare your name to thy king. Yes, sir. And he declared it to me. He ain't there to let me know what I got to do. I'm going to have to praise him.
That's right.
That's what he said. He's going to declare your name to my king. That's right. In the midst of the dark, he said, I'm a sure Shireen or sure Tahaling. Sing praise. Y'all got it?
Yes, sir.
That's a purpose, man. We got a purpose to what we're doing. I ain't just trying to get no spirit and go sit down in no corner. And it's so I have access. So he'll know me. And I'll know him. I'll be in them. They'll be in me. Okay. Trying to help out. All right, come on. Let's finish 12:37. We about 36. Come
Still
on.
at 36.
Come on.
While you still have the Yahuah,
Do what?
a man in the Yahuah,
So what happened?
so that you may become Beni of the Yahuah.
You see what I'm saying? So they give me the confidence to want to translate into it. He said, so you believe it, so you can become it. See that? So now you can become what you believe. I believe in Elohim. I believe in Yahuah, so what I'm going to become? He told me to believe in Yahuah. Well, I got it so I can become Yahuah.
Right.
So I'm going to believe in the Son so I can become a being. I'm going to believe in the Abba so I become an Abba. Ain't that right? I'm trying to have connection with it. He said, believe it so you can become it. Okay, listen. When I was a little kid, Superman, my favorite hero. You know, they call superhero a character, you know, hero, but because I believe he could beat everybody. He could fly. You know, I used to try to act like I could do. Shoot a web.
No.
No, I believe in Superman. I want to fly. I get the top, stick it back him.
Yes, sir.
Because I wanted to be like him. Because I believed in him. He could fly. He could stop bullets. He was strong. And I want to be strong. I want to stop stuff. So I understand it that way. He said, you believe in it so you can become it. That's why I want to be like him. The liking, the believing and believing I want to be like him. I ain't want to be nobody weaker than him. Why I want to shoot a whale for when I can fly?
Right.
You ain't got nothing to hold on to, you got to walk.
Right.
Now you gonna be standing at the bus stop with Henry Grady watching cars go by telling them about you know your little Spider-Man costume. Could have been flying, Joker could have been where you were going.
Yeah.
Listen.
Yahushua spoke these Dabarym and went and was hidden from their pani.
See that? He said it, then he went and hid from their eyes. Go ahead. Or from their presence.
Sir.
Go ahead.
There
So
were
remember,
many-
Piney can be presence or face. Go ahead.
There were many that he did in their own.
See what he did? Now see, now that he said this, he went and he hid from their presence or in their sight. Now he's saying in their eyes. He did many things in their sight. So that means they saw the appearance, the knowledge. This is what they got. So they knew about it. Got it? And they saw it. Okay? And what happened?
But despite this,
What
they
happened?
did not among in him.
That's what he said. He said, but despite all that, he said they still didn't believe. Tell them why, son.
This was to fulfill the Dabary of Yeshayahu, the Nabi.
It was to fulfill what he said. What mean now, if you're gonna fulfill or feel complete, that means hadn't quite come to its fullness yet. So now he started to bring everything to its full, because we heard that the fullness was in the being, right? That's what we learned. It said the fullness was in him. So now he said he completed. So now this is what you got. You got all these Nabuah, what they would call prophecy, right? Full of him.
Right.
Stuff him, had, counter, but full of him. So he came and said, you know what he was doing? He just started fulfilling. That's it. Y'all don't know why he was doing that? Because you can't have diverse kind of weights. A lot of stuff hadn't even come in even the start of it. Then some stuff was almost to completion. That left you with diverse weights. These people don't know what they're doing. You had different ways.
Yeah.
You weren't supposed to have different ways. That's what a man can't say, I came to fulfill. See, that's what, when he said that, you understand what type of people knew what he was saying? We had different ways. I might do something too. I ain't gonna do what I do with him. He said, them different ways then. You're gonna need to have the same way. He said, you need to fill up rods too. So it'd be the same across the board. That's what Yahushua came to show us how stuff. Y'all didn't see that? Let me see something. 7 and 1 of the book of Mark. Let's see this. I come back. Yahuwah, this we do, Yahuwah permit. The book of Mark, 7 and 1. Listen.
Now, Parashim and Anashim
The
from-
separatists. The Parashim, remember, those are the separatists. So the separatists, what they did?
and Anashim from the scribes who had come from Jerusalem assembled to him.
Look what they did.
And it came to pass, when they saw some of his Talmudim eating the lakam with hands that were impure, that is to say, without washing, and they rebuked them. For the Parashim and all the Yahudim,
Impure. Go ahead.
for the Parashim and all the Yahudim did not eat until they washed their hands
See what they did? Go ahead.
up to the wrist and holding to what the Zakanim handed down.
But these little finger washers in here in trouble. How they got it? They say, I'll be doing just breaking little bites off. I already know what they is. Go ahead.
And they do not eat what comes from the market without the washing.
Listen.
And there are many more things that they have received to observe,
Like what?
such as the washing of cups and pitchers and kettles and beds.
Come
The
on.
Parashim and the scribes asked him, why do your Talmudim do not halak according to the tradition of the Zakanim?
See that? Because now the Zakanim, the elder. So this is how stuff happened. It was passed down from the elder. Remember why? That's why you use a lifeline. What you think about it?
Why was the custom passed down from the elders?
Mm-hmm. Tight right now.
I can't.
Well, fine. We working together. You want your lifeline? Ross, I ain't even throwing with all these lifelines like that. You got several people around that got them out here, over here in the back too.
Ernie.
All right. Yeah, the elder serve the younger. So and even with them teaching, you serving. Just like teach them, right? It's a service. Why don't let the students give and teach the teachers? That's not your writings. He said the elder's supposed to serve the younger, right?
Right.
So that's what they're doing. They're looking at that's who served. That's who gave
That's
it down to
right.
them. That was in a sense, that was a service.
That's right.
Listen,
Or they are eating lakam without washing of the hand.
listen.
And he answered and said to them,
What did he tell them?
Yeshayahu Naba well about you hypocrites.
See what he called him? He said he spoke well about you hypocrites. Nabuah, he prophet, what they would call prophesy about you. That what happened?
As it is katab,
As it was written.
this honors me
So that
with their
means what
lips.
he said, they can go back and they can search it. Guess who sent people to try to come and check on him? The Parashim and the scribes.
That's right.
The scribes, that's what they wanted to do. That's what Azra was. He was a scribe. And that's the people that came to question him. So he wanted to make sure he sent it back. His information he sent back as it was written. Who you think gonna know about it? The scribes gonna know. I got scribes asking me questions. Why am I just gonna send something out my mouth? I'm gonna tell you what Yeshayahu said that he knew about it as it was written. Then what happened?
This honors me with their lips,
See that? They honor me with their lips.
but their lob is distant from me.
You see what they're saying? They, listen, guess what? We just looked at heart. Mind, heart. Conviction about things. How they think. That's what we're talking about. Your mind. How you think, your conviction about things. Listen why.
Their reverence of me is empty.
See that? You know what something empty? You open up something, you think something is empty. How you look? That's what he said about their words. There's no substance in it. See, that's when we looked at with Yahushua. We looked at like Yahuah was trying to show about his word. When he talked about he said, it's not my word like a hammer. And what it do to the rock? It break it in pieces. He was trying to tell me he got substance. He got something. You know what I'm saying? He got something solid. But he's looking at some of the things you do, they're empty. They're not fulfilling. Y'all got it? Sometimes you eat something, you're like, I'm still hungry.
Yeah.
He said your words, they really don't satisfy.
Right.
You got it? They were empty words. They have no value to them, okay? Listen.
They lament the mitzvah of anashim.
See that? Look at the teaching. They teach the teaching of men. What they teach, he said, that's not teaching about me. That's your stuff. He said they lump. We said lumping is to teach us how to become. He tell you, they are lump. They teach them how to become like other men. But listen what they do.
For you have abandoned the mitzvah of Elohim
They do what?
in order to hold to the tradition of Banim.
I can do both of them. I know I can.
In order
And
to
God
hold,
be with me. What did they do?
in order to hold to the tradition of Banim of Adam.
You see what he told you? That's what he told you. This is what you need to know about yourself. You know how many times folks don't credit themselves that they still serve him even though they're doing other stuff?
Yeah.
No, he said they abandoned.
Right.
That's what he said. Let me see if I can pick up something similar. Let me see. See if that's see if it's Byth, Dabary, Yamym 29:1. Let me see what I want. Let me see. Byth. Dabary, Yamym. Yamym. 29:1. That'd be first. Let me see. Listen, the matter of the days. Let's see. Listen.
Because Yahuah became a lot when he was 25 shanim old. And he reigned 29 shanim in Jerusalem.
Listen.
And his aim Shem was Abiyah, the Byth of Yahuah.
Pick it. See if there's Olive. Olive, not Bell. Let me see if it's Olive. 29:1. Let me see that what I want. Based off what I just heard from his statement, listen.
Then Malak Daud said to the entire
Let me try jump back that second. Let me see. Bell. King, not Olive. King. I want to say, let me say 29. Let me see what I want. Come on.
because Yahuah became Malak when he was 25 shanim old, and he reigned 29 shanim in Jerusalem. And his aim Shem was Abiyah, the Byth of Yahuah, and he did Yashar in the of Yahuah.
Okay. He did what right in the presence of Yahuah. Wow. Or the own and the sight. Go ahead.
It's like, according to all that his Abba Daud had done
See that? What happened?
in the first Shana of his reign.
If Daud was his Ben, if Daud was his father, that would make him his who? His son. That's true. I said Ben anyway. Good. And so now he did everything his Abba done. What was he taught? He was taught how to be like the Abba. Now Daud wasn't his literal Abba as far as who begot him, because they're going to tell you that, but you start looking at who they statute from. Everything pivoted from who? It traced him right back to Daud, and he did everything. What did it say about him now?
And he did Yashar in the of Yahuah.
And he did what was right in the eyes of Yahuah. Give me an example to who, or a comparison. Go ahead.
According to all that his Abba Daud had done.
See that? According to everything he did. That's how he counted it right. There was a marker set, right? So I graded him off of who? Daud. So he did everything was right according to everything Daud did. Let's see what he did.
In the first Shana of his reign.
He didn't do nothing.
In the first Kadash,
Look at that. The first Kodash.
he opened the doors of the Byth of Yahuah
And did what?
and repaired them.
That's what he did. And what does he do?
And he brought in the Kohanim and the Luim and gathered them into the square on the Kadim.
And on the east. And what did he do?
And he said to them,
You see what he did to him? Hands. What's familiar? Hands. Nothing. Don't worry about it. Go ahead.
and he said to them,
And he said to them,
Shama me, O Luim,
that's what he says, Shama me, listen to me to do Luim, who they call a Levite. What you want me to do?
Kadash yourselves
Hold
now.
on, do what with yourself?
Kadash yourselves now.
Separate yourselves.
And Kadash the Byth of Yahuah.
Then go Kadash the house, then get yourself together. He told them first, make sure they separate themselves. Then he want them to Kadash the Beth Yahuah.
The all of your abode.
See that? The all of your fathers, right? And what you want me to carry?
And carry the uncleanness out from the Kadash Malkum.
Oh, I know how to do. I need to do it the house because I know how to do it for myself. First thing he did in the year of rain. Now you see what he did. You told he did with what did he do with the Luim? What was interesting to y'all? In the Kodash in the first year, what did he do? What you gonna say?
Struggling to keep up.
You kind of struggling to keep
I was
up. I be
struggling to
doing it too sometimes.
I was struggling to keep up with this because I
Couldn't
put
see
eyes
it. So you gotta imagine how it is on me. Then I can't see it. I be looking over there way. It's rough on me. Is it harder not seeing it and hearing it?
Yes.
So when I'm looking at when I'm hearing them, how is it on me? You thinking?
I think I think you just got to download it. That's what I think.
That's a cool. I might have something like that done. I don't know. Something he said I got it downloaded up here. That's a good one. But what's interesting though, what he got him? What you got from him? Huh? He separated them. He separated them. What's interesting? Where were they at? They had to be established. So, anybody know why I brought y'all over here? Hands? Do you know why we came over here?
No, sir.
Anybody you want a lifeline?
See, Dwight look real focused, like he got it.
Do that mean he'll have it right?
I got confidence in you, Dwight.
That way he got confidence. All right, come on, Light. That's right, because they abandoned it. That's what, see, I told you, based on what we were reading, what made me come over here. Because he said, when it came out of them, he said they had abandoned Yahuah. So I had to think in my mind, what did they know? What did they know about abandoning? The first year when he came, he repaired the house. He started repairing the doors. And he went and he fetched them and brought them back because the only reason this place is torn down because you left it. And you went to do your own. So he brought them back, and then why would he tell them to separate themselves? Because you already went and you done connected to somebody. Remember, Louis mean attached. I need you to separate. That's what Louis mean. It means attached. So now he just told them you just told Louis to Kodash, which means you just told me to unattach to what I'm doing.
Right.
And then I need to make myself Kodash, separate, right? Then come here, he told me to Kodash the bed. Then he told me to carry forth the filthiness.
Yeah.
That's it. So ain't nothing wrong with the house, is what you got in it.
Right.
See? This is what he started establishing. That's why I told you certain things I hear, I'm always trying to think in my mind, how did they see it? Because he just told them they abandoned. What do they know about abandon? You left it. He told you to go do your own. So it let me know with Louis, if they weren't here, you were doing something else. No, I mean, I might have, but I still can serve him. He still be in my heart. I said, but I'm looking at the house. You're not here. You're not doing the service. Which means you abandoned it, which means the house is dilapidated. Okay, don't worry about it. That's how I think. Come on back to what we had. 7th chapter, book of Mark. So if I turn around this way and look, I could probably be able to focus better.
Not you.
Not me.
So
I just checking. I'm checking. So Mark chapter 7. I know y'all tired, but listen. If we get this right, you don't get plenty of rest when Yahuah get back.
That's right.
If you don't get this right, you ain't tired yet.
Right.
You're gonna have a miserable time burning for the rest of your life. That's young people too. Make no mistake. I know we all got ourselves congested with everything in the world and appetite for everything. And then when they come out doing Yahuah thing, he count on the back burner. And then you want to know why things don't work out for us the way it is. He look at what's priority for you. You give so much of yourself to this, how much time you really got for him. That's it. That's me too. That's why I said a lot of stuff. I said a lot of stuff. I'm just trying to downsize out my life. A lot of stuff just got where I don't want to. I just started downsizing my life. I said I just got to downsize. I got to. As it get closer to the end, I can't keep getting more. I got to kind of downsize myself. When I look at, I want to make sure I'm getting him the proper amount of time. You can have so much going. I already got people. I got to make sure. From praying for this happening, this going, help this, get this, help that, got this, get this bill, got this, do this, talk this, figure this out, do this. And I got a lot of stuff going too at the same time. It's like, that's a lot. And I don't want to neglect this service that he gave me for doing this first. Not making this priority, making sure I'm putting the proper amount of time into it. And instead, because people need to know, I got to keep my mind, my conscience open and clear to when he can use me. I got to be, if I can't, first of all, carry the filthiness out of yourself and separate yourself, this going to be a problem. Because where we at right now, ain't no time. You got to already be fit. And that's how important, like my king, I get y'all, I want y'all guys to think, I want you to get in your mind, well, I ain't the pastor. Ain't about you being the pastor. You probably better get every man a reasonable answer to the hope that's in you.
All right.
You need, and from our cool, you need to know. When Maureen came across her cousin, all Yashima, man, they were going over that thing. She was talking that talk now. She let her know, yeah, don't worry, yeah, he just got to go to the hospital. And he don't do nothing, just go show his picture. Do telemed. That thing, that's something, do telemed. Just let him look at him on that. But you see what I'm saying? We want to make sure that we got this thing right and we're not taking it for granted, y'all. And we have taken a lot of stuff for granted. Listen to that 7th chapter. What you look about, verse 4, 5?
Verse 8.
Verse 8, further down. 7 and 8, listen.
For you have abandoned the Mizpah of Elohim
To do what?
in order to hold to the tradition of Bani of Adam.
What you think they did when they left? They probably still keeping the word, though. Ain't no way. We just found the house was abandoned. That's what he's telling me. You left my stuff. It's dilapidated. That's how you look into it. It's dilapidated. Y'all done violence when it came down to the Torah. You just left it. It's been abandoned. Listen.
As the washing of pitchers and of cups and many such things you do.
Come on.
He said to them, you have set aside well the Mizpah of Elohim
To do what?
in order to observe the traditions which are yours.
You see what he did? He said, now you put your traditions aside so you can keep their traditions. Like folks, I can still do this and I can still do what Yahuah told me. No, you don't want to put his aside.
That's
and
right.
He told them people they were doing both. Then he said you had to put mine aside to do that one. That's it. Look at when they came down to Yahushua when they came to the 20th chapter of the book of Yahuchanan. Yahuchanan came first, but he didn't go and he stooped down looking, and then Cup came, he went in. You remember what he found?
No.
In the tomb. We're gonna use a lifeline. One thing at a time. That's all I wanted. One. You got lifelines. Which one you gonna use? What's her name?
Canada.
Cannon. Okay, you just playing.
They look kind of
Give
hesitant.
me one. Okay. All right, who else you got? Oh, you got the other one.
I don't.
Who else you got? You got more lifeline.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, they found a sheet they wrapped them in. So what they did, they found them folded and lying beside there because he had to put them aside to put his own clothes back on. See, it's significant that you saw he laid those to the side to put his own clothes on. Now he's come back telling these people, this is what you've done. You laid aside the commandments of Yahuah so Yahuah realized he couldn't put his clothes on over the grave clothes. I'm alive. This is for dead people. So I take this off and put it down. This is what I wear when I'm living.
Right.
Now he looking at these people done took off the living and done put on the dead. That's why he's trying to get them to understand you've laid this aside so you can keep your own tradition.
Dead work.
That's how you look at it. See, again, perception is important because what you'll do, I've done it, you won't see what you're doing is that bad. In your mind, you'll feel like, I'm still, in the will of Yahuah. He said, no, you're not. You know what I'm saying? It's that cutting close to let you see, no, you keep it nails. You lay mine aside to do it. You couldn't do both. So how many of us have rationalized in our mind, even we've done wrong in a sense, it ain't like, because it ain't major, it don't mean you all the way out. I've done that. Why wouldn't you? Until somebody come and put a line down the middle and say, everything on this side is wrong. If you're on that side, everything you do wrong is on that side, small or great. Now I realize, I can see, I was outside. But when you've been measuring for yourself, guess how you've been measuring? Don't mean I ain't still had the love of God. Don't mean God ain't still been in my heart. Don't mean I ain't still been serving. I don't say God because anytime we doing something wrong, he said, don't put me in it. You basically been serving God.
Yeah.
Something that don't exist.
Yep.
How I look at something that don't exist. If all of the gods of the nations are idle, which means none exist, basically they looked at them, they were empty, vain. Okay, they had no substance. If I do the works of them, what am I?
Nothing.
Nothing. What else? Full of
Yeah.
what?
Nothing.
Empty.
Oh, yeah.
You're right, nothing. So if the God I'm serving is empty, right? Nothing. If I do the works of him, that makes me,
Nothing.
ain't no way I could be saved. Not in that state. So now you can see why he had to come and I got to be, what would the Yahuah Dabarym?
Feel.
Feel, because I'm empty.
Right.
Can't feel nothing already full. That's how I see it. Why did he come and fill them with the Yahuah Dabarym?
It was empty.
They were empty. See? That's the difference, right? See, it's just the way we've seen things has allowed us to be in sin, which is Qatar, and still feel like we was Tamim. Be doing wrong, but some kind of way I'm still right. So he had to come and put a line to saying the way you say, everything on this side is wrong. Everything on this side is right. So now when I do something, he said, that's wrong. I got to get to that side. I'm saying, but I feel like I'm right. He said, no, if you're on that side, you're wrong. But I wouldn't say wrong. I'll say maybe my interpretation or maybe I ain't quite. He said, what side you on? You wrong. I mean, wrong is a strong word. You know what I'm saying? Sin is a strong word. I wouldn't say I sin. I would say like, kind of like misunderstood, like quite not wrong. Because that's the games I play. Just like you. So you put a line and say, you say, everything on this side is wrong. And you start to put the behavior you've done it. Well, I mean, you want to look at it the way he said, that's how I look at it. That's how it is. Because we have the cunning way of manipulating ourselves. That we not all the way wrong. You all the way wrong.
That's right.
To make you stay right. That
That's
was the
right.
purpose of Yahushua coming. He was the line in the sand.
Yes, sir.
The man came, you know where he came? Straight down the middle. Why do you think he had two thieves on the side of him? All right, straight down the middle. Let you know exactly what side you're on. That's how we knew where we was when he came. We got to see exactly where we were. Listen, most people don't want to admit it, don't want to say it. That's why everybody ain't up there. That's why everybody ain't doing what they supposed to do. That's why everybody ain't here. So everybody got their own concept. Some people here got different concept of it. I don't see it. Of course you ain't going to see it that way because you're blind. When you're blind, you see things the way you want to see it. Why don't you just see it the way he taught it to you? He said, in order when I do something wrong, he said, I lay heels down to keep that tradition. I'm saying, no, I ain't gonna say that. I mean, just like I just left, like I just forgot everything I'm supposed to do. He said, if you did something wrong, you forgot everything. I said, then he showed it to myself. That's scary. He said, because that's the way you've been processing things. You process things and look at how you want to say it. I remember years ago down riding, man, I'm hurting back then. You get that car, that hand get on that E. What happened to that hand get on E?
Throw your head like this.
You ain't lying. You'll try to look, it like, it ain't quite, you'll look where you can see something. He said, it ain't quite. It's cause of how I'm sitting. That's right. That thing on E. How many of y'all laugh? It's a more than that.
Yes,
So you see what those, does it change where the hand at?
No,
If
sir.
you want to look at it from that way, if that's your perception, and that's how I was looking at you, I kind of squinch myself and put myself away. I ain't all the way out. He said, no, you out. You empty, son.
Yeah.
You empty. So it was needful for him to come and feel. Make sense?
Yes, sir.
See, when it's broken down to the simplest part, it gets rid of all the fluff we have. All the pretending, you put it aside and just realize, I just got to do this. When I get it, I learn, you got to maintain it.
Right.
And I get the thing is you got to maintain. People, I want to know how someone get it and realize, after a while, the new wear for it, it's starting to need repairs. They start sending the car, they say, woo, that's a lot. I ain't got that. So now, that's going to be a problem. Now something else going to break down and be a problem. Then something else going to break down. After a while, that house junk.
Yeah.
It ain't junk. You couldn't maintenance. You couldn't get up. Yeah. And whether you said or not, that's what you said with Yahuah because you ain't did your maintenance.
Right.
That's a lot you got to do when you serve Yahuah. When a man going to come in, why would he tell a man, any man going to come at me? What do he say he going to do? Hold on for a second. Why would he have to deny and say we're going to come after him? Why I can't see about myself and him? See, he trying to show me two things happen, okay? In order to do what he said, you have to lay everything aside.
Come on.
In order when you walk off from me, you done laid everything aside.
Right.
That's what I told you come after me, right? Any man coming, what he gonna do? What part of himself he ain't got to deny? So when I walk off from Yahuah, if I go do one thing one thing of my old self do, or some of the stuff the other world, how much of myself I still got with Yahuah? None of it.
Right.
None of it. He said, you done denied all of me. Yep. See, we in our mind, we want to hold that. I'm just glad I'm still been saved. I don't know, why would you say that? Because it's an illusion. See, he kind of put it, listen, when they said rubber met the road, when you sit down with the truth and realize where you at and start realizing, you play a dangerous game to go tell a lie. I know, I want to repent for telling a lie. I want to repent because I laid aside all of Yahuah stuff to go pick up and do my own. I ain't do nothing for Yahuah. But see, if I can just make it like I repent and still be what they call in the graces and doing, then I don't feel quite as guilty. Verse I look at, I abandon it. It's like the police come, you come and find out I done left a 1-year-old baby, done left it, I'm gone. What you just talk, say, hey, no, but just go on to get the baby. Abandonment, what happened there? I just talk to me, so I just get it together for next time. God take me. God take the child, and I gotta go to jail. But I was coming back, I ain't leave him long though. How long? Let me ask a question about law. Christian, can you hear me? How long by law can I leave my 1-year-old baby in the car? But I ain't been gone long though. I ain't lying. You ain't gonna, listen, I just ran the store and ran back out. It been 2 hours. I ran. Listen, I just came in. I just went in, you ain't gonna believe, officer, I just went in the store. Just when you pulled up, I was right back, I was in out like that. Been about 2.5 hours, laughing, giggling. Said, no matter how long you been gone, he gonna charge you with abandonment. And the reason why I asked and I appreciate that, I've been guilty. In my mind of thinking, it ain't been long and it ain't been that bad. See, anytime you walk out, you abandon, he said, it's bad. Because he's looking at this. You put all my stuff down to do that.
Right.
So I'm always going to grade you. No matter how long you've done it, I'm going to grade that you have abandoned me. That make a difference. I got to look at it now for me to go do something, to fornicate, to go lust, go steal, to go manipulate. He said, you can do it, but you got to leave me to do it though. Ain't nothing you got to leave. See, that make a difference. Now, he said, I'll never leave you, nor forsake you. He just told me he wanted to abandon me. But then I can't tell him that. See, when they left the house, when they came back, he told them to carry the house where now? Carry the what?
Carry on clean.
Where was the house at when they came back? That's what he tried to let me know. You abandoned me, I ain't abandoned you.
Right.
You abandoned me. Yahuah still looking, he's still looking to Kadeem. Ain't that right? He did nothing. We got out of sight.
Right.
And that's because of things we done. He said, because we can keep our own traditions. That's what we learned about ourselves. Where the fault been? What's been, this was important. What's been keeping you from getting Alah Ha Dabarym? We'll break this down real easy and try to get y'all fit. Maybe we'll come back for part 2 tomorrow. What's me and you? See how we work. Me and Cam talk. Don't call her, we'll call you. But listen, you know how somebody call, what time is it? But nah. But you think about it. I want us to think about this. You can want to be saved, but to what degree? I want to be saved, but to what degree? First, I want to be saved by either one of the weed or the women. I want to be saved. It's certain things, like I say, it's level, it's degrees. It's degrees. Then things have to happen in your life to get you to separate from that mindset, from that idea of looking at it. It comes with you fully submitting and giving up things. Then you let go, okay, let the weed, let the women go. Then you start learning it's some things that you can have in your mind and your heart. Those are things I had to find that were the longer. What was the harder things I really wound up finding out? It was not the weed, the women. It's the way you think, because the weed, the women come from how you think. And
Right.
you drink.
Yep.
The lies come from the way you think.
Yep.
too. Now, the weed, the liquor ain't no, they the problem. The problem is how you think.
Yep.
Okay? It's the way you think to manipulate to do what you do to do it. Okay? So getting that understanding took time. Okay? And with that, you still got to process, I want to be saved. Okay? So you really have to start looking at decisions, choices. I wanted the power of God to come and just give me the like break every chain, every yoke, and you can speak to it, and all this stuff will happen. And you start looking at that you're gonna have to be real studious for the word. I mean, you're gonna have to allow the word to actually mandate and take control and be your decision. It's a decision you make. You make a decision to lust, you make a decision to lie, you make a decision to steal, you make a decision to cheat, you make a decision to do everything. It's a decision. They can say sometimes I just made a quick decision. No, you made a decision. So it's important when you make decisions to have the most information possible. And what I realized, I didn't really sit down and look at and having the information where I really compiled it enough to where it can get me convinced enough not to do it. Because I never had that power before. And I looked, there was a power, it was just information. Ain't nothing changed. I ain't no stronger than I was then. It's the information. It's just actually having the information to where it literally made sense and I really understood the value of what I was doing. It's that really that simple. It is having it. When you do it, then what? Repent. He's got to accept it. Where are you at in your knowledge? You have no idea what you're doing? He said, for him that know to do too but don't do it, he said to him, he said, Katan. That's sin too. When I knew to do good and I didn't do it. I ain't do nothing wrong. He said, you ain't do nothing good either. He said, that be sin too. It's a lot of stuff I need to know. That's why we go over so much information and go over how they saw things. He said, if you know to do it. He said, listen, if I got an animal and it passed by the animal law, knowing this one my IQ with him, he said, you're supposed to take it to your house and supposed to keep it. That's what he said. He said, you're supposed to take it, you're supposed to keep it. Until you find, if I don't know which one it is, he said, you keep it till you find out, till they come looking.
Yep.
Here's that way to do it. He said, don't act like you didn't see it either.
That's right.
He said, don't act like it. I already knew what the ritual was, because we in the same land and region. Why? I know it belonged to one of us. We live in the same land.
That's right.
I don't know who this is. I ain't no way I can know. He said, they'll come looking for it, and you have it when they come. You keep it till they come. He let them know, don't look and act as though you don't know. It was stuff they knew they had to. Let me tell you something. Even when them people did wrong, it was stuff they knew they had to do. They knew they had to do it. They knew it wrong. They knew they had to do right. They knew they had to do it. Let me just show you something right quick. Alah Ha Dabarym. They're singing at 22 and 4. Then we get at Alah Ha Dabarym. I think we already put up there. We got to start at 1. Let's just see something right quick. I know y'all tired, but you need to be saved. I hate for you to close your eyes and you wake up, you be in Sheol. And then, because 2 things going to be an issue. 2 things, 1, you going to Sheol. That's a problem. 2 going to be, did I do my job? He looking at somebody going to have to pay. Did you do your job? Did you make sure they get the information? Listen, nobody getting by no, I'm good. Y'all go ahead. No. It's gonna be a question of, did you give them the information? Did you dispense it in a way that they could get it? Y'all got it? Okay. This is 22. Wait, 22 and 2, 3, 4. Let's see 4 right quick. Listen.
4.
Verse 4. Listen.
You shall not see your Kamor or his shore falling down on the Dabary,
And what happened?
and pay no attention to them.
He said that. See how I did that? Man, I fell on the ground. Who this said to me? Stranger? My aunt. And he fall down. What happened?
And pay no attention to them, you shall certainly help him to coom them up.
That's what he said. That's all he told me. That was it.
That which pertains to a ish.
No,
shall
that's
not,
good. That's good. That's good. You see what he told him? He said, you should not see your Akeem. You should not see that man sit down or see his ox or his Kamor go down. I mean, his Kamor was the donkey, the ox, the shore, go down and fall. He said, you got to help him up. Look what happened on here in the 27th chapter book of Matthew Yahuah. 27:33. Matthew Yahuah. That's based off when we heard it. He talking about, you know what I'm saying? It's just certain thing you do. Him that know to do too, but don't do it. He said, that be Qatar. Let's see what happened. Yahuah. 27. Let's do 33. Let me see. Make it 32. I put 33. Let's see what it say. Listen.
And it came to pass, as they went out, they found an Ish of Perini, Shem, Shimon.
What they do? They found who now?
An Ish of Perini, Shem, Shimon.
What about him?
And they forced him to carry his tooth for him.
What you gonna do? You gonna act like you don't see him?
Right.
What y'all gonna do? What y'all do with the man? Do you see that man falling down? You see with the tooth? What you think you gonna do? You think he just put that in there for no reason? What they got to do with your salvation? What was he helping them? We gonna act like we don't see him? We gonna act like we don't see it?
All right.
See, Torah still being implemented. All that they taking that man to hit crucifying. You know, I wouldn't give a flying flip what happened to him. We got Torah though. We gonna act like we don't see him? They forcing to help him. We can't sit here and act like the man. We can't act like we don't see it.
Right.
We can't act like we don't know about it. See, he started to show us things we're having in our heart. You said, well, I ain't do nothing wrong. I ain't do nothing to hurt him. He said, if you didn't help him, you hurt him.
Right. Right.
See, he's trying to get us to a point again back to really, that's something right for me. I'm really examining. I don't want to take for granted I do stuff, people. Because you can start doing stuff out of a practice and not being actually authentic and genuine. The word first coming instituted, then it's got to come from your heart. Y'all got it? It's got to be something that you want to do. Just like Yahushua, no man take my life. And he want to make sure you know, I do have authority to pick it up. You know, some people do it, they ain't got no choice. He said, but I got a choice and I do it. That's a difference. And Shaul said, if I do this thing willingly,
got a reward.
so you can see why Yahushua want to make sure. First, the word can be the force behind making you do it. At some point, it need to be genuine. That's what I want to work on, making sure it's genuine in my heart when I do stuff. And not just, okay, the word, I got to forget, okay, because the word said it. But if it ain't genuine, he said, you ain't did nothing anyway. Because everything he did for was genuine and authentic. You know, for some reason I allowed it to be authentic. Why? If it's a hopper, right? How about that you make sure it be authentic when you do it? See, we looking at, think about the count of a hopper he said a man got to have for a friend. For a friend. For a friend. For a friend. Should I do more than that for a brother? For a sister, which is an aki, an ak, or a cool. Should I be genuine? And that's how we got to be. We working on this, and we approaching it. We can't keep being that distant, far off people like we been. Man, the thing where the world going right here, man, it gonna come down. You don't know who you gonna need. Everyone here, man, you second, step, minute, days, hours away from. You don't know who you gonna need. And based on how you do stuff, let's just be honest. I want everybody to do me like I do them. everybody with a, they don't want that. You want people to do you better than you've been doing them. Well, man, you need to clear up how you do people. Man, listen, man, it gonna come down to it. Listen, it gonna get real tight. You ain't seen tight yet. The word is coming to do it, not just be people just come here we function based off of man. We in the same struggle. It's different events that got us all here. Same purpose. Same purpose. Was you a drug dealer?
No, sir.
Was you in gangs?
No, sir.
Was you an alcoholic? I know I'm gonna get you. I know you can't be perfect. Man, look at man, you drunk. Man, you drunk. Nod ahead and stomp wrong. That moonshine. You ain't drink moonshine?
Coors Light.
Man, you still say. Man, cool. You can't get drunk on that. That and Miller, you can't get drunk on that stuff. Man, you drink Miller, he said Coors Light. Man, you can't get drunk light. You ain't got nothing in it. That stuff empty. That man was drinking empty beer. But no, that's another story. Man, you can get that to a baby, I can do is put a nipple on it. But no, but again, different events, different situations happen that cause you to come to the same place.
Right.
Was you alcoholic? Not really. Game said not. When you said not really, how many liquor stores you drunk? Cause you either or you ain't.
Saturday night, Friday
Saturday, Friday. You was an alcoholic Saturday night, Friday night. You ain't drink none during the week? No, not really. You know, I don't know how much drink you do on the weekend, cause my weekend will carry over. My weekend carried over to my week.
Yes,
But,
sir.
He's an alcoholic though. So, but I'm just saying, gangs, drug dealing, any of that stuff, pimping. No, I did that. I tried it too. That little bit, that half a bit, I had to give it up. My pimping, at least I'm honest. I was out there though. That pimp, he cut me out. Man, I had the hat by now. I had the fur coat on, everything, and she just brought back that money. But she brought that open container, man, and then when she done dropped down the half, messed me up. My pimping was over. But I was out there though. I just wasn't getting no money. So, but think about with all the different events, different situations, it all drove us to the same purpose. And that brings a fondness, a harbor for one another. Cause we say, well, man, my situation different than his situation. My situation different than your situation. But it still drove us to drive us to the same purpose, salvation. So I see you like me, cause we in the same endeavor. I had to see the same way my Akeem, my Aku. We had to see each other the same way. Different. We come from all different walks of life. Never would have connected based off some of our walks of life, right? But we did for the one purpose, cause he knew what it took to get us here. Every one of our lives brought us here. Whether single parent home, were you two parents, single parent? Two parent. See that? Some of y'all, how many single parent homes? See? But look at it, same. But look. We shouldn't have anything in common. But look where it brought us. That's what the word does. Everybody, and some of us get hung up on our past so much to where we spiral. You know what I'm saying? We flake out. And instead of realizing, man, if it wasn't for your past, you wouldn't have that future. So I learned how to hate my past to the end and not to repeat it, but to appreciate it for what it allowed me to obtain. That how many of y'all still stuck in your past for it? You feel like your past is the biggest holdback fight. Now the people not even honest. Finally, okay, 1, 2. It took you a minute to raise your hand. You was number one. You supposed to be number 4. You supposed to jump over that pew and jump back over. There you go. Who else? Anybody else? Anybody else? Nolan, his past. Cause he ain't been to talk. I remember when you was a little baby, you couldn't talk. You 5, you can't talk. So I got you, Luke. It happened, man. That man in school, man, his teacher don't know what to put on his paper. No, you don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. By the time you're 26, y'all better get your ABCs on. But it happened. At least you him. That's the main thing. But so now, with every one of them, like the ones that did, and I, you know, your past sometimes can hit you at a point you kind of like, especially the terrible part of it that you don't. I got stuff you don't, you know, you like the cringing part to yourself. But if it wasn't for that, I wouldn't be him. As much as I ain't like it, much as I hate it, it worked out for the best part of me. It worked out for the best part of it. A lot of times you don't realize how important when things happen to you. It happens sometimes for you to be and it gives a better effect when you're speaking to other people about a situation. Like I could talk about a certain situation, but I don't have no experience in it. When you got experience in it, make a difference when you talk about it, because there's certain people you're going to reach in life that say, and other people won't know why. They say, I connect to that. I understand that. I didn't know he came, I thought it was just me. A lot of people feel like they're cursed in themselves. They're the only person. How many of y'all felt like that? Like certain stuff, you the only person. I felt like that too. And that's because we don't communicate. So life easy to make you feel like, listen, I got some mistakes in my life so bad, I don't even want to talk about it. I don't want to talk about it. I just don't want to talk about it. I try to put it up, and that thing just come out. I thought I got rid of you, and it said no. And then I realized it's a good thing, because it drive me, it heavy press me. It do. It's still out. You know what though? You ain't gonna believe where I'm at. Where you think I'm at?
Right here.
So is it a bad thing really, or is it a good thing? Good. Bad that it happened. Mm-hmm. Good that it brought me in.
Right.
So that's how I look at it. So I can be productive. Make sense?
Yes, sir.
See, I know how it is. What get most people, you'll get in your mind, I'm feeling good enough to like, man, I'm finna do this thing. Then that thing come hit you and say, oh, now N, capital N. You know the spirit call you capital N, not that lowercase. Yeah. you know. True. Man, folks find out about that thing come back up. And that keep me here. That keep me here. That's what keep me here. My past. Some of the worst things for me happened. Don't want to talk about it. I ain't interested in discussing it. But it keep me here. So it's a good thing. And I hate it so bad. I hate it with all my heart. But it keep me here. Because I realize I need him. I realized what a fool I was. I had no idea. You just going and you're doing the things, and before you know it, your life is spiraling out of control, and you can't catch it. And you just somewhere you don't even want to be. You don't know how you got. You don't know what it's like to be somewhere. I don't even know how I got here. Felt like the world was ending to me. And we go back over it. I'm happy for it. And I'm just kind of, when you go back in your mind, just looking at being somewhere and don't know how you got there and don't know how you're gonna get back. I know what it's like to be so far from somewhere they can't get back there. Can't even get back there. Don't know how you're gonna get back. Don't know if you're ever gonna get back there either. I know what it's like. I've been there in my life. I've been there, man. You just numb. You just numb. You just like, ain't nobody you can talk to. I won't just talk to you, but nobody. You just gotta eat this. You just gotta bear. You gotta get in the other people around you. Everybody just going. It's like, man, you just going. Everybody just going. It's like, I need everything to just stop. I just need everything to just stop. Time out. And ain't no time out. Nope. Game on. No stopping this. No stopping it. It ain't stopping. That's how it is. That's just how it is. Them folks don't know nothing. These folks, y'all lost there. Y'all ain't done, man. I'm like, boy, you don't know life. Be on the run for your life. Man, you don't know that life. All right, just miss it. Just miss it. And it's too close. It's too close. You're jammed up with it. You sitting there, man. And all you see is, that's it. That's it. Death right here. You know what you do? Nothing. What can you do? This how you gonna die right here. And you don't die. Too stupid to even realize why. Too stupid. Just keep going. Man, bring stuff back, make you sit back and realize you have no idea how much that man control, how much this man got, and what that man let happen to you. You just too stupid. Should have been on my knees that day. Should have been on my knees. I should have been repenting right then. I should have been making it right then. I didn't do it. I didn't do it. I didn't know how to do it. Just so far gone. You don't know what it's like to be so far away you can't even pray. I had so much stuff going in my mind I couldn't even pray. Pray what? Pray what? Game on. This it. This your life. This what's got you. This where you at. This how you gonna die. You like I said, this how you gonna die. This how you gonna die right here. This how you gonna die. And you ain't getting out of it. And that man let you get out of it. You thinking, and you so stupid. You so stupid. You so stupid. But it took all that to get me here though. Gotta appreciate him. You got to appreciate him. I appreciate him. And you rip back over your life, you realize it wasn't for you as much as it is so you can help somebody else, or somebody made that same decision. You start doing little stuff, it didn't start out big. All my stuff started small. Nobody started out big, it started out small. But it starts spiraling before you know it. And before you know it, you're somewhere you can't get back from now. You're too far, there's no way to turn around from it. You can't call and say, man, let's just call it off. Game on. We can't call it off. That's it. That's it. When we see you, we're going to kill you. And you got to be ready to do the same thing to them. You got to watch your back everywhere you go. You can't go a lot of places. You got to watch everything you're doing. People hunting you too. Yeah. Any of y'all have been hunted before? Man, people hunt you like an animal. Yeah, it's bad. It's just bad. It's just bad. You lay there, you sleep, you close your eyes so tight, it's just like you ain't been asleep. Your mind been 100 places. 100 places. You just saying like, this is a mess. This is a mess. Just a mess. You realize this is life. That's it. Game on. Just kind of get your mind set on you can't go back. They just got to work their way to either y'all kill them or they kill you. Either way it go. You got to wrap your mind around that. It ain't TV. They're real life. They're real life. You're playing with real life people too. And you realize you done got yourself out here in some mess and you cannot call it back. It's a mess. And Yahuah come and he give you deliverance and you too stupid to even realize it. Too many times. Then you set back. I get so emotional about it now than I did back then. For the fact that it scared me, the fact I ain't have no mind. I have no mind. You ain't have a mind. You think the average person, you almost get yourself killed, you'll try to get yourself right. They say, find religion. Nah, man. You back at it again. That's over with till you find yourself in another situation, another situation, another situation, another situation. You just realize this is a mess. Every time you keep getting that point, you keep saying, this is it. This is a mess. Again, another mess. You just realize your whole life is just compounded with messes and coming to the end for you. You got to ask yourself, how many more times can it happen? How many more times can this happen? And finally hit to a point where realize you just can't keep living the way you live. It wasn't one event, it's all the events of my life that pushed me to persuade me to realize you ain't got no more chances. He found that you don't have no more chances. You used up all your, if I can get out of this. You know how many times have y'all that listen, if I got out of this, you ain't never got to where I used up all of them. I used up all of them. You know, he gets you out. That's why I'm here. Perhaps I cry about it. I'm talking about it with y'all guys, but you don't think about something and come back to you and let you realize I don't have a choice. When I say I'm not forced to serve him, it's the fact that I know where I'm supposed to be. And I'm just forever grateful. I'm forever grateful. And now I'm sitting, I'm serving people. I'll take from you before I give you something. That's how I move. I'll take from you before I give you something. That was just how it was. It was just easy to take from people and to help them. You know what I'm saying? Easier to hurt people than to assist them. You know what I'm saying? Before you know it, you just in a system with things. You don't realize you're in a bad mindset because when you live like that, nobody don't see themselves like a criminal. Don't see themselves like a criminal. That's just how you kind of move your operate. You don't know, I'm a criminal. I'm a crook. Nobody run around parading themselves doing. You don't realize this is who you are. Yeah. This is who you are. And you don't even realize this is how you live. People don't live like this. And you know, you're almost animalistic with things you do. You don't even realize it. Because otherwise you get and you buy into nobody don't care. So you have to justify yourself when you do stuff. This is what I got to do. People ain't just taking it because you kind of convince yourself. So if you kind of convince yourself, I'm doing this because do what I got to do so I can survive. You know what I'm saying? Because I ain't finished just lay down or whatever. You convince yourself of this and you make up your own righteousness. And that's what people do with religion. People make up their own righteousness. So I'm real conscious of that now. When I talk to y'all about things, and I want you to be conscious of, don't make up your own righteousness because you're going to have to see this, man. That's why when we look at the word, I'm adamant about how did they see it? I don't want to see it. I saw a lot of things in life the way I want to see it, and it almost cost me my life. I don't want to do that with the word. You got a whole world of people out here believing something. And you ain't gonna convince them in no conversation they're wrong. You're not saying, and you know they're wrong. You know what? I appreciate you telling me. I'm finna do right. Why I'm wrong? What make what you believe better than what I believe? What make what you do right than what I do? Unless some come and stipulate that. You know, put that down and say, this is right. I know it's right. He ain't teaching me to hate nobody. He ain't teaching me to take from nobody. He teaching me everything he's done. He teaching me to do the same thing. He said, you got it for you assist to give. I gave you something. I gave it to you to help somebody else. That's everything Yahushua had, everything. It was this, what am I doing wrong? I'm doing the same thing they did. Everything he gave me, it was only for the benefit. It had to benefit somebody else. I look at how much things I did, it didn't benefit nobody but me. Even the help I gave, it benefited me. I look at a lot of stuff I did, you just benefited yourself. I mean, this man had asked himself a way that been so right to let a man really examine the whole man. Not just what people see on that, because you can make a look in front of people and look to pretend to be something. But you know in your heart what you are. In your heart you know what your intent is. And I want to know for myself, I'm honest and I do it genuine and I'm doing that thing because it's in my heart. I know for a fact where he brought me from. I know what he's done for me, and I know it's right for me to do what I'm doing. At any time when he called and be available, be used an instrument for him and for my salvation. All he want me to do is just illuminate other people. He said the light clicked on for you finally. You finally can see. Well, help me with these other blind people. That's a lot of blind people, and they're trying to find their way too. They might go Jesus, might go Buddha, they might go Muhammad, they might go any other type of way. So just show them what enlighten you. That's all the knowledge you look at these other people, look at enlightenment. All of them got a premise, it's enlightenment. But it's just something that's truth, and we look at the practice of this whole thing, and it's realizing who we are. Not becoming that person, transforming from who we were. That person that was detrimental, destructive. The person that was on the wrong path. That's who we were. And you got to get away from that person as far as you can. So you start going through the work, you examine every thought, every idea. You're looking at your patience. You're looking at how you forgive, how you hold things, how you judge things. Everything's so important. You're looking at salvation. You can't just get because I'm saved. No, he said we got to check it with the word. We got to try to make sure that what you got. You've been going a long time. You got to be honest with yourself. Where you at in him? Where you at in him? Somebody tell, where you at in him? Where you at up him? You still blaming? You still hold things against him? I did. I felt like there's some things he should have let me do. I feel like some things that should have happened. You still blaming? Now look at where I'm at now. Had it gone another way. That stuff I learned to appreciate too. There's some stuff, it wasn't hurt to let me have it, Rod. I don't see where, I wasn't gonna hurt nobody, I got it. But he knew what was best. And I had to get to that point in my mind that I learned to accept the decision. That's hard, man. I ain't one of them people, if I got a path where I'm going and something messed that up, bro, that's it right there. I mean, what is it? It didn't work out. It's done. I don't know why. It's because I ain't know him. The way he moved, like he said, your thought ain't my thought. Your ways ain't my ways. So I had to learn how to accept that. You know, when something don't work out the way I want. He said, you know what I ain't never did? Woke up and cut the food because I was breathing. Why y'all laughing? I ain't never cut the food and say, you know, I don't think they're right, I'm walking. You know what I'm saying? I ain't never, you know, blamed him for that. Man, I blame you for me walking. You know what I'm saying? I don't feel like it's right. I'm able to eat food. Why are you looking like that, Princess? You know what I'm saying? But then he said, but you blame me when something don't go. I saw a better way than you saw. I see something different than what you see. You looking short term, I'm looking long term. And that's something I had to learn how to do too. I done talked a lot. I said a lot tonight. But it's only because I want to be genuine with you and honest as possible. I know in that way, a lot of people got a lot of theatrics, a lot of live, a lot of plays. I don't have any. I'm played out. That's why I'm with him. I think everybody got to get the way you're going to get played out. Now they said something, they had stuff you wear. They said, man, that junk played out. That mean don't even do it no more. Mm-hmm. That's why I'm going to get right there. I had to get played out. That's just being genuine with you. I know people try to figure it out and try to look and they say, oh, well, preacher, so he already got a relationship, he already got it. No, everybody's still contending. We're still fighting and contending. Two things you want to know. That's one. Everybody that got it has to fight to keep it. Everybody that's trying to get it, they got to fight to get it. It's the same fight. You don't fight no less when you get it. Same hard as it take to fight to get it, you're going to have to fight to keep it. That's just being honest. The fight don't change. And you got to be able to do it to the end. So that's when you start looking at you working on your endurance. That's the thing. It's easy to give that man, forget about it. It is what it is. If I go to Sheol, then I go to hell. Like I said, if I go to hell, I go to hell. That's the easiest thing to do. It ain't gonna take no effort. It take everything you got to muster up to get up and realize I gotta stay the path. When Shaul had went, and him and Barnabas, they went and they preached to a city, and people stoned him and left him for dead. And the Talmudim stood around him, and he got up. While they were looking at him, he went to Antioch and Lystra, Iconium, and then he came right back to what he started with. And he let them know that he, how through much tribulation, they had to enter into the Malkuth Elohim. They watched, they stoned him. They were seeing him watch him get stoned, and he was on the ground. They left him. The people stoned him, left him, they thought he was dead. Yep. And while they were looking, he got up and went to another city and preached, and came right back to Iconium, and looked at them and told them, said, we must do much tribulation. So that's how we're gonna get into Malkuth Elohim. Man, sometimes, man, your trouble gets so hard, it gets so heavy, it gets so much to bear, but that's what it's gonna take for you to make it in. That's right. He give you some help. Just like Yahuah, how you think it was? That man had 8 or nothing.
Yeah.
That man had that 2 on their back. How whip had probably real small. It had to suspend him up in the air. What you probably like?
Yeah.
The nail hands, it got a whole human weight on it and hold up in the air. It probably was a small task.
No, sir.
But he realized that's what he got to do to make it in. I ain't telling you no lie, I tell you about it. And this ain't discouraged because I want you to stay. But if you ain't gonna give it all you got, you ain't gonna make it. Anything you don't half did, a quarter did, or three-fourths done, whatever it is, you ain't done nothing. Gotta have a whole, no fraction. Infraction's been the problem. So I definitely ain't trying to do a fraction of what he told me. Right? I got to be whole.
That's right.
Y'all got me? I'm just being honest. I don't know who it's for. Everybody can't use it, but somebody can. You just got to do it. It's a hard prayer. Don't think it ain't. Sometime in your mind, they're going to feel like you out here by yourself. Oh, you don't feel like you by yourself. Don't feel like nobody understands. You're not alone. He knows. He knows. That's when you got to put your confidence in everything he said. But see, when you ain't got what he said and you don't know what he said, where you put your confidence in? Then you lean and you look to other stuff. You look to other people. You got to have this. It's so important we're going through the word to know what you need to know, to be able to understand what they understood when they heard it and how to operate from that fashion. Otherwise, you're going to faint. You're going to faint. You're going to give up. You're going to lean. You're going to think. You're going to thought. And you're going to mess up and you're going to miss. See, the closer we get to the end, the fewer the mistakes. At that point where you can't keep making them same mistakes. You can't keep putting it on, oh, and this and that and this happened. Everything happened for a reason. Everything happened for a reason. So you got to get that perfect. You're looking at perfect, you imperfect. He got a purpose of why. What your trouble make you do? What it make you do? What it do when you can't count on people? What it do? That's a purpose. He wants you to count on him. When you ain't got nobody else to look to, who you think he wants you to look to him. Everything got a purpose. Everybody looking for an easier way to do it. There ain't an easier way. When he brought them out of Mizraim, that was the only way they had to come out. No, that was a shorter way. What would have happened? You want something quick and fast, don't you? He saw you gonna do it faint. I needed the long way. I built a whole life of quitting, walking away, giving it up. Built a whole life. He said you need to go the long way. I never did understand. You read books that's a shorter way. I'm thinking, a shorter way and you didn't take them? He said they'd have fainted. They ain't have nothing in it. You know what kind of struggling people, how many people they lost on the way? You know the struggling people had 40 years going around in circles. I ain't got no time to fool with you. Going doing some fools you talking about doing? Nope. I done seen that before. It was enough, it's just hard to convince somebody and put a lot into it. When you ain't got a whole lot in it, you'll move. You'll move, you'll quit, you'll give up. When you look at how much you had to put in it and how much time you got in, man, I gotta stay the course. I got too much in it. That's what you gotta start looking at. Some of y'all, you served so long where you kept so much of yourself out and you only gave so much of your in, ain't enough to save you. Man, you gotta give it your all, you'll make it in. I know. What if I don't make it? One thing for sure, you better know, You ain't gonna make it if you don't. That's the problem you got. Trying to keep, want to keep it like a reserve, just in case you ain't got everything in it. You ain't gonna make. He get his all, what can I keep back? I've been guilty of keeping back, but I've been wanting the fullness of Him. Everything he gave me was in the fullness. And when the fullness of time, everything he gave me was in the fullness. I don't know the way, so I don't know why you hold me. I gave everything. But the confidence I didn't have in Him because of I know who I was. I know how I do it. I built a life off of sneaking and cheating people, manipulating and lying to people. So what if he do that to me? Manipulate and lie to me and cheat me, and I'll put all mine in now. I know what it's like. All of my reserves about him was just me. That's how I was. So you can't expect me to give you my all, my everything, and put all my trust and confidence. That's what I used to do to people so I could manipulate them and get over on them. And then turn around, I had to put all mine in him. And I appreciate him for being unwavering, unmoving, not accepting anything less. You know what I'm saying? You got to be. What is going to profit you to keep the route you going and you don't make it in? Our being safe is what's been keeping you back from obtaining. At some point, you're going to realize the safest thing you can do is do everything He told you to do. Put everything you got in Him. That's going to be the safest decision you can make. Okay? I'm going to get ready to let y'all go. Y'all gone. A lot of them gone, but I appreciate your time up here.
Appreciate you.
You know, I appreciate you. I mean that. I'll hobby you too. All of y'all. I'll hobby every one of you. I'll hobby every one of you. Y'all hear me? We just got to hobby one another. That's two.
Sir.
Hear me?